What are you doing, girl? What's that? Why it's stuck in the well? Lead me to her, girl. Lead me to her. I'll be right back. I gotta let her outside.
Well played. Well played. That was a good bit.
Woo! Yeah! We're back!
Wow, we got a bunch of energy. Welcome back to New Heights, presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment, and brought to you by the all-new Experience Smart Money Debit Card. The debit card that builds credit without the debt, ladies and gentlemen. Get you one. We're your host. I'm Travis Kelce. This is my big brother, Jason Kelce, out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio. East side till I die, as my dog MGK would say. And, man, I'm just rolling with rhymes right now. New Heights drops every Wednesday during the NFL season. Subscribe on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts, you 92%ers, and follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with one S. And check out our official fan club at newheightsshow.com, also with one S. Jason, talk to the people.
Got another fantastic show for you guys coming up.
Ironic. It's ironic at this point.
Obviously, we're going to recap both of our Week 12 wins, with Travis breaking yet another record and the Eagles getting it done in overtime, baby. We're also going to talk about the biggest storylines from around the league.
Yeah, buddy. And
some Julian Edelman cream talk.
Ooh, more Jules, more Maverick cream talk.
Hey.
We got to get him back on, man. Fuck.
Dude, he's a character. I love him. All righty. But first, as always, New news. New Heights, one of Apple's most followed shows of 2023.
Followed?
Not quite sure what that means. I think it means we're subscribed to.
Nice. We got some subscribers.
I don't know. It says the first bit of new news is Apple Podcasts put out their list of most popular podcasts of 2023, and New Heights is in the top 3 of the most followed shows of the year.
Ooh. Do we know what the other 2 are?
Well, if it's Apple, it's not. So Joe Rogan's only Spotify, so he's out. So Apple.
Can we get some help, Brandon?
Some news-based shows, maybe.
Ooh, what are you thinking of CNN?
No, probably not CNN.
Fox.
I do know this. We're the only sports show in the top 10 of their rankings, which I
only
don't
sports?
know. If is this still a sports show? Who knows? All right, so Huberman Lab and Smartless were above us.
Oh, those are good ones.
They're great ones. Huberman Lab is one of my favorites to listen to up and coming biohacking or health related things. Smartless is just hilarious. Shout out to Bateman and the crew. Scamanda, is that how you say that? Scamanda.
Scamanda.
The Mel Robbins podcast.
Scamanda.
Who's Mel? Is Mel Robbins somebody I should know?
Mel Robbins. I don't know.
Mel
They're
Robbins?
top fucking 5. Shout out to Mel Robbins.
I know Mel Brooks.
Crime Junkie. Oh man, I can just dive down that one. I guarantee.
You're a big crime podcast?
How do you not love some good, not necessarily a big podcast guy in general, but man.
I mean, listen, we watched enough Law and Order with Pop.
Growing up.
Yeah, that I think we got addicted to anything crime related.
I'm honestly, if Law and Order's on, I'll just sit there for like 5 minutes, and if I catch on, I am just there for fucking an hour.
Well, I'm in. All I have to do, I'll never turn it on, but if I ever just hear dum 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 dum, I just sit down and here we go.
Oh, nice. I caught it from the beginning, so I can get all the details.
Were you original Law and Order or SVU?
That was whatever Ed Kelce was watching. I think that's original Law and Order.
SVU was the one with Ice Cube.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think it was pretty much all of them.
Yeah, I think they're both good. SVU is just more diabolical.
I don't even know what that word means.
Like original Law and Order is just like murder and like, typical like SVU. There's something about SVU crimes that you're just like, man, that's like, this guy's a bad dude.
That's a stretch.
Yeah, this guy's a bad guy. All right. So yeah, Huberman Lab and Smartless. All right.
Shout out to everybody.
Yeah. And shout out to the 92%ers that got us up into that top 3. Thank you so much for continuing to make the show successful and listening to 2 morons talk about random things, including football.
Moron! Well, in other new news, Kylie jacket auction, a replica of Princess Diana's Eagles jacket signed by fan favorite of the show and my sister-in-law, Kylie Kelce, Jason's wife, has officially brought in $100,000 in an auction for the Eagles Autism Foundation, and the winner of the jacket has yet to be revealed, but we know.
Well, Travis, we're going to reveal the winner of the Philadelphia Eagles throwback jacket with Princess Diana signature right now on this show. 92%ers, please welcome to the show the co-creator of Always Sunny in Philadelphia,
whoa,
co-owner of Wrexham AFC, and the man who put on 60 pounds for a bit, Mr. Fat Mac himself, Rob McElhenney. Hey! Well, not
big
fat
bag.
anymore. Not fat anymore.
Not anymore. No, I've slimmed down a little bit.
In shape. In svelte.
Yeah. I'm going for more of a Travis body.
I don't know if the big head's got dad bod going. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You're
Dude, I
way
used
more
to get
jacked than I am.
I used to get fat Mac walking around Philadelphia for a good 6 or 7 years. It was definitely, I think I was more well known for that than being on the Eagles. But Rob, thank you so much for coming on the show, but also
Hell yeah.
being a part of the Eagles Autism Foundation. You're always involved, and for bidding on this jacket. The last I saw, and there was a tweet out that it was at 62,000.
Yeah.
You had bid it up to.
Okay. Well, we have to start at the beginning because I just read something from People magazine that says Kylie Kelce Eagles jacket raises $100,000 for Autism Foundation, and Rob McElhenney is outbid at $62K, which is accurate. That is accurate.
What?
I was outbid.
That's accurate.
Yes, that is accurate. Well,
you
I'll
know
start at
who
the
you were
beginning.
outbid?
Well, okay, so the answer is yes. I'll start from the beginning though. I was just on Twitter and I saw, X. I was on X and I saw that that the jacket was up for auction, and it was a great foundation, something that we believe in and love and have a lot of connections to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I really loved the jacket. I thought it was beautiful, and I thought, hey, this is a great cause, a great jacket. Put me in for $10,000. And then I think within a couple of days, somebody came in for 20. And I thought, wow, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're getting serious once again.
Okay.
It's a foundation I believe in.
Going.
Yeah.
Love you guys. Love the jacket. Love the Eagles. I put in for 25, and I thought, okay, that's a good donation. That'll get it done. Somebody outbid me for 30. Then from 30, now I'm like, well, now it's getting serious. I mean, again,
Now it's personal. Now it's personal.
Now it feels personal. And somebody puts in, I put $35,000 in. Somebody goes in immediately and puts in for 50. Now I'm thinking it might be Jeffrey. I'm thinking it's Jeffrey Lurie who caught wind of this and was like, I'm just going to drive this price up as much as I can. And I was all in for it. I'm like, great. Again, this is a great cause I believe in. Let's go for it.
Well, I think that actually crashed the site at that point, because I remember you tweeted out, I found out that you had bid, and then we went to go check it out, and it was like having like issues.
They were having issues because I was smashing the button as hard as I could because I couldn't believe that somebody was like immediately jumping on every time I bid. And so my final bid was going to be my favorite player, representing my favorite player on the Eagles, 62. I thought that was a good number. I thought that was a number that would resonate in the hearts and minds of Birds fans all over the world. And again, was for a foundation that we feel really strongly about, that we really love and believe in. Holiday season coming up, it seemed like the right thing to do.
Nice.
And then I got a text from somebody that I know who said, I've been the one bidding against you, bozo. And it did not even cross my mind that this was a possibility. And it turned out that I live with this person.
What?
What up?
Stop.
Caitlin!
Hey guys!
Oh my gosh! An inside job!
I love
That's
you
right.
gotta be sneaky sometimes.
This
You
moron.
gotta be sneaky sometimes.
Okay, we live in the same house. This is a foundation that's important to both of us. The jacket looks great on your wife. It's clearly for women. I want it.
Love it.
He mentions nothing about it. I'm like, what are you doing? Moron.
She did rightly point out that it's being modeled by a woman, Kylie Kelce. It's a woman's
Yeah,
jacket.
she looks great in it. I want to wear the jacket.
Yeah.
Princess Kiana.
It went from Princess Diana to Kylie Kelce to
Yes.
to a dude. That doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense. Also, hi, we share a bank account. Maybe just fill me in. You know, I mean, I'm 100% on board. But what are you doing?
It literally blew my mind.
Oh my gosh.
I even came home one night. It was only over the course of like 10
on
days.
X how much she's bidding. And from Jason Kelce, who's saying he's crashing the site. I was like, no, I'll be crashing the site.
This
Oh
is
my
great.
gosh.
But I brought it up at one point and was like, this is crazy. Somebody's outbidding me. And she just went stone-faced. And I didn't.
Crazy.
I apparently can't pick up on the social cues of someone I've been married to for 18 years. 15 years. Sorry. Well, there we go. I just did it again.
What is happening?
And
This is amazing.
so this is all leading up to the Monday night game. This was all around the same time. And then we were like, well, okay, now now I know who's outbidding me. I'm like, okay, well, maybe we can still have some fun with it. And you had an idea that I nixed immediately.
Well, yeah, I was like, okay, my next bid will be $87,000, which would make a lot of sense.
Ooh, yeah. There we go.
Brent
Yeah.
Selleck.
We're all on the Travis Kelce train these days, you know?
That's right.
The city of brotherly love.
Go Birds.
Go Birds, though, so go Birds.
Rob was unwilling to compromise on the 87.
But I get it, go Birds.
There was
Knock it off.
no compromising as far as that goes. But again, we just truly believe in this organization, and it's actually something that we really lean into at Wrexham as well. In fact, we've done a few episodes of the documentary about a lot of the work we've been doing with the autistic community. And actually spanning the whole spectrum of all sorts of different neurodivergent disorders, and it's something that we talk about all the time.
Yeah.
It's something that we feel really strongly about. So to be a part of it in any way, especially under the guise of, I
win, basically. I win.
Yes.
Oh, you
I
definitely
want the
won.
jacket for sure.
You
He will
definitely
not
won.
be wearing the jacket ever.
So we felt like an even $100,000 as a donation. Good
number.
It felt like a good number. So
That's amazing.
Oh, my
That is
gosh.
Outstanding.
Holy cow.
we're just honored to be a part of it with you guys.
And do you guys have the jet? You guys.
No, by the way, we don't have the jacket
No,
yet.
I'm stuck with this dumb sweatshirt for now.
No jacket yet. Okay. All right. We are,
It's dumb.
I think,
It's still
I think
Kelly
for
Green, though. That
$100,000,
thing's
we
nice.
can
It's
overnight that. I think the Eagles should be able to overnight
we can
that.
expedite it a
We can
little bit.
FedEx that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much to both of you.
Thank you. Your wife looks great in it, by the way.
Oh, thank you, Caitlin. Yeah, she's she has a way of making anything look good.
Yes.
All right now.
That's right.
But no, thank you so much for supporting Eagle Autism Foundation. Rob, I see every year at the golf outing that we do, and every dollar goes to Eagles autism related research and autism related support for families. So it's a really highly run foundation, and can't thank you guys enough for always being supporters of it and supporters of the autism community. So thank you to both of you. This is beyond generous.
It's awesome, man.
You guys are incredible. You're great at everything you do, including competing for a jacket.
And making it fun for everybody to follow. Hell yeah.
And the fact that she didn't do it publicly, she just texted me on the side. And I was in the car when I got the text that was like, "It's me, dumbass." You literally called me a bozo. And I 100% was a bozo.
Yeah, I didn't need the attention, but that's okay.
Oh my gosh.
Just sliced at the knees. This is great.
That was fun.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you for
honestly,
that.
thank you both,
Yes.
and thank Kylie and certainly Ryan Hammond, who does an amazing job running that foundation, and certainly all the work that Jeffrey is doing, and we just love being associated with you guys in any way, shape, and form. So we're happy to be a part of it.
Thank you so much for being a part of it. Thank you so much for buying this jacket, being Birds fans, and you guys are the best.
Go Birds.
Love you
Thank
guys.
you. Go Birds. Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
I'll even say, go Birds.
Yes.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah, Trav. Say it.
For this right here, I'll say, go Birds, baby.
We deserve it.
You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank you. This is really cool.
That story is hilarious. Absolutely fucking hilarious.
What else are you guys up to right now? What's the latest?
Well, Wrexham is playing right now.
Yeah, Rob's like,
I'm like,
I looked it up.
I'm also checking the score. It's
You're
currently,
multitasking?
Yeah, it's currently 2-2. It's all over. Yeah. Okay. So, but again, in football, I have to call it football so I don't get stabbed when I go to Europe.
Nice. Well played.
Global football. 2-2 is actually not so bad. It was an away game, so we get a point,
It's still a point. Yeah. Nice.
which is always a good thing. It's still a point. So I'm
better
feeling
than
good.
losing a point.
How many games are left in the season?
We're almost about.
8,500 games left in the season.
There's a lot of games.
Okay, let's have fun with it. It's awesome.
There's
You
a
guys
lot
have like
of games.
in-season like tournaments though. That's what fucking
Yes.
blows my mind. Like
That's
the NBA
weird.
kind of adopted that from you guys.
Yes, and
Or from the league, yeah.
that's a fascinating part of the sport because some people really care a lot and then other people don't care at all. And so you have fan bases that are sort of torn. But I do find that it's a win-win because if you advance and continue to win through the tournament, everybody gets excited. But if you lose, nobody cares. So that, and in fact, the NFC Championship game last year, which we came to, we watched the Wrexham game in the parking
Yeah,
lot
the tailgate.
with the tailgate before the NFC Championship game.
Nice.
Wow.
And we wound up drawing that game against a team that was three leagues higher than us.
Yeah, that was exciting.
And then we watched you guys, go in there and put a whooping on on your competitors, which was fun.
It's going to be a little rematch this week with that one.
I know.
It's going to be some heated blood in this game.
Yeah.
We got to get some Alpine. We got to get some Alpine racing on the Wrexham level.
Don't act like you know how to pronounce it now, Travis.
That was nice.
All right, we got to get the Alpine racing team.
That was good.
Football,
Alpine.
Alpine. It's all the
I've
same.
become so annoying with that. I'm now correcting people on the word soccer versus football and now Alpine versus Alpine. I mean, people just want to smack me.
I love it though. You're all in. You're all in. That's how you know you're doing the right things. Yeah, you're all in, baby. That's awesome.
I'm all in. But yeah, we watch you guys week after week, mostly Jason.
Respectably.
But man, that game, you guys were so deferential. I watched the most recent podcast where you were talking about the game, and they were so respectful to each other.
I saw it too. It was so nice.
And giving it up for the defenses, which are playing so incredibly well. But man, Patrick Mahomes is something else.
It's Patty Mahomes now. Not right now.
That dude is incredible.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs are not going anywhere, and I do not want to see you in the Super Bowl. I really, really don't.
We go as Patty Mahomes goes. All right now.
But yeah, I feel so honored to be a part of this with you guys. I'm just such a massive fan of you both, and I know Caitlin feels the same way. And
Yeah.
thank you for having us on.
Also, can I just mention, I know it's sort of out there, but you're such good examples of positive masculinity, and everyone's talking about it, and they're not wrong. It's lovely how much you love each other, how kind you are to your mom and to your male teammates, and it's just really nice to see. We have 2 boys, and we're like big hug and kissers in our family, and I think it's really important. So thank you for that too.
We're big huggers in the Kelce household.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Spread the love.
Gotta hug it.
Gotta hug it.
No, the feeling is mutual. We're obviously huge fans and love everything that you guys do.
Yeah, you guys kill it.
Best of luck this year with Wrexham, and obviously go Birds. We got to
Go
finish
Birds.
it with that.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
I already said it once.
That's it?
You're not going to say it again?
Hopefully we'll see you guys in Sea Isle. If not, we'll be back.
Oh, my
back
gosh.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out on the beach. There we go. I'm in on that for sure.
I have to ask you guys because I truly don't understand this, and I thought that I knew the rules of football.
Okay.
But my kids asked me after the second false start that was called on my favorite player on the team, who just made
Yeah.
a very small mistake. Even so, I went back and rewound it to watch it, to explain it to them, and I can't understand what a false start is because it feels like you didn't move at all. Yet I see centers all over the league moving the ball constantly, looking around, setting. So I looked at both of those plays through the lens, not of a Birds fan, but of just someone trying to understand the rules. What is a false start?
What happened?
What happened?
Yeah, so it was definitely a false start. It was for sure a false start. I thought that.
Okay, cool. Bye-bye.
He
Good
was,
man. It's a good lad right there.
yeah, if you are set and you flinch at all in a unnatural way, so there's movements that are allowed, and there's actually one called in the previous game against Creed Humphrey that I kind of thought was a bogus call. It was a very natural movement for a center to make, but if you flinch and move in a way that isn't natural, especially if you're trying to draw the defensive players off sides, but if you like false start, literally like go to move and it's not the right time to do that before the ball moves, it's going to be 5 yards. And it was
Sure, but
very
but
small. In my head, I'm like, oh, they might not have seen it because sometimes they do miss it. But
You just got to play it off better. You got to fucking point. You got to point when you do it.
I know. Oh, what's that over there?
I feel like they cut to you and you turned around and like you were busted.
I know. I should have acted, dude. And that we do teach that. Like, they're like, no, if you move, you blame the other guy. Whether it's your fault or not, you're blaming the other guy.
Just scratch or something next time.
Yeah.
So it's a judgment call on the referee ultimately, right? Because I feel like I see centers moving the ball like up. Is it just once you're set and the ball is planted, then?
Yes. So if you do anything, so the key things are either an abrupt movement. So if it's like super quick,
Jerky.
or if it's an unnatural movement. So if you go up to the ball every time and you're like moving it to adjust your hand, they're not going to call that. If you go up to the ball every time and do this with your hand, they're not going to call that. But if you do something either abrupt, quick, or that is unnatural to what you're doing the rest of the game, they're going to call you for a false start.
Wow. So it's just a judgment call.
Yeah.
Just a judgment call.
It is.
It's as confusing as
especially
pass
if the
interference.
defense. Yeah. Well, yeah.
I know what you're doing, Rob.
Especially if the defensive player comes off sides. Like, I do think if we wouldn't have drawn the defensive player off sides on the first one, there's a chance it doesn't get called because it wasn't that minor or that much movement. But because the defensive player they have to call somebody they're going to call the guy that moves first. So yeah, thank you to Jake Elliott. Big time for, and it was weird. Like, you're good at kicking. It's rainy, terrible weather,
That looked
60
like the
yards to
worst
tie the game. And in my head's like,
situation to hit a
Jake's got this.
60-yarder.
I'm not even worried about this.
He's so good.
That was like the worst conditions to ever hit a 60-yarder. Yeah.
He's that good. He's unbelievable.
He's incredible. And I've asked him about it too. And I can tell, I asked him, like, what does it feel like when he goes out there? How, like, is your stomach in knots? And the way he answered me was as if he didn't even know what I was talking about.
Yeah. You don't hit 60-yarders.
Why would I be nervous? I kick
jitters
all the time.
Why would I be nervous?
Nervous about what?
He goes, I don't even like football that much.
God.
He wants to be a tennis player.
Dude, and he
That's funny.
So Nick did a whole bit about Tiger Woods, I guess, famously made like something like 300 plus consecutive 10-foot putts or something like that. Or maybe 5-foot putts. And he had Jake, you know how good Jake is at golf. He had him go up in the front of the room and he had Jake just start hitting these putts. And he's like, trying to prove a point, like, out of 10 putts, Jake's going to miss one. And it's going to be like, look at how great Tiger Woods was. Jake didn't miss a single one. Like, there's just something about him that he does not get razzled in front of the whole group. Like, it was
That's amazing. I
That's
need
real
that.
nice to have in your
Ice
closer,
cold.
man.
But I asked him too about, and people find this fascinating. I know I found it fascinating. I asked him, were you just a soccer player, a football player, a soccer player? Were you always good at kicking things? And he goes, no, I wanted to be a tennis player. That's what I wanted to do. And one day I was just at gym class and we were just kicking balls and I just walked up and kicked a 45-yard field goal like that. And the coach was like,
That's
I'll
so
give you a
crazy.
scholarship, come play on the high school, on the high school team. And he said, nah. And then he waited until his junior or senior year before he started playing. Isn't that amazing?
How about that?
He's just naturally great at everything, I guess.
He
Good
is.
for
Every
him,
single competition that we do in the offseason as a team, when we have like little, a chipping competition,
Give me
ultimate
that
frisbee,
guy.
Jake Elliott is the first pick because he's going to be good at it. So he's a beast.
He's a beast.
I want that.
All right. Thanks, guys. Amazing.
That was a great no dumb question from the McElhenney family. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Can that go in no dumb questions? All right.
Oh,
great.
it's 100% going.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Nice work.
It's in.
It's going.
New news
Coming in hot.
coming in hot.
Going it up.
Thanks, Rob. Caitlin, thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Say hi to your wife.
Thank you, guys.
Yes. Thank you, Kylie.
I will.
Thank you.
Bye.
Well, all right now. How about Big Rob stopping through with his wife, Caitlin? And that was fucking amazing. That was absolutely amazing. I just had the time of my life.
You can't not have fun talking to Rob, Caitlin. I mean, that was incredible.
The best. And we got a no dumb question, which leads us into our segment, No Dumb Questions.
Hey, there we go.
The McElhenney family got us going, but let's answer a few not dumb questions because there's no such thing as dumb questions. Just dumb people. Right here.
You're looking at him.
No Dumb Questions brought to you by our friends at Buffalo Wild Wings. Let's go, Sports Park.
Am I still on a lag? Is it good?
Yeah, you are off every time.
Are you before me? Or am I late? Am I late?
I just think we're on cue. It's just the sounds of our claps don't sound like they're on because of the delay or whatever technology there's going on there. All right. From Noel Randall via email. Why are reporters allowed in the locker room? This is a fucking fantastic question. Do they at least give you a warning before they come in so players can cover their hairy buns and stuff?
Harry Buns.
Yeah. Well, you hit it right on the noggin. Guarantee, Jason. I haven't seen your ass in a while, but you got some hairy buns. We got
The
that
carpet
one.
matches the drapes. It for sure is Harry.
Yeah, we're just hairy people. Big
Yeah.
Yeti's definitely got hairy buns. And they do actually, this is a good question. They do actually give us a warning. I think it's after the game's over, after like meetings and everything, they give everybody, I think, like 10 to 15 minutes to kind of get situated, get dressed, or at least make yourself presentable. And then the media can just come in and it's a free for all.
Do you have like little towels?
I'm not sure why they just make it like a free locker. I guess it's just kind of been that way since they made this rule that, the media gets a specific allotted time after a game instead of just making certain guys go to the podium.
Well, they can only have so many guys go to the podium. So I think the media wants this time period so they have a chance to talk to every guy essentially that played in the game, which doesn't always happen if you're injured or you're in a hurry. Sometimes you don't talk to the media, but for the most part, they can talk to whoever they want to in the locker room.
And if you remember the Marshawn Lynch, I'm just here so I don't get fined as a player in the NFL, you have to allocate time for the media. And if you don't, you'll get fined.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you don't have to. You can just take the fine, but if you don't want to lose money, you have to.
Was it ever weird?
Is it weird having people in a locker room? I don't think it's weird.
The only time I feel like it's weird is if you're like ass naked next to the guy's locker that's getting interviewed.
Yeah.
Because then there's just a whole bunch of people, like media people dressed in like full on clothes, men and women, just standing next to you being ass naked. So
I don't know. I think I've just been naked in front of enough people at this point that I don't think it's really that weird.
I mean, I think it was more like getting that feeling when I first got to the league. I could give a rat's ass now.
I thought it was weird in high school when guys would wear like bathing suits into the showers.
That was weird.
That was weird. Get naked. We're all going to get naked now. It's not weird. You're making it weird by not getting naked. Now what are you trying to hide? Just be naked. You know what I mean? That's what's weird.
Dude, I fully understand what you're saying.
It's a little bit weird in the NFL because there's women in the locker room. But, I mean, there's a way that you can... Shocker, you don't have to get naked in front of the female reporters there. You can cover yourself, go into the bathroom when they're not there and just get naked there and take your clothes off there. So there's ways to not just be naked if you don't want to be seen. So I don't think it's that weird. And I got nothing to hide.
That's your answer, Noel.
Yeah.
For our last no dumb question from @user Xbox. This is a bot. This isn't even a real person.
This can't be a real person.
I got a hockey question. Who would you guys think would make the best hockey lineup for only using NFL stars? All right. Okay. It's actually a fun question. Damn, I'm going to have to think about this one.
Yeah, we had a best, what do we have? Best basketball front five featuring football players once, right? Or what did we do?
I get hit in the head for a living.
No, we did a pickup football game with only commentators, maybe, because I remember I picked Shaq and Randy Moss. Yeah, we did that one time. Anyways, all right, best.
Damn, you got a good memory,
hockey, man.
So
let's do starting five, right? We can't do a whole hockey team, so we're doing starting five, starting five, and a goalie. Okay, start writing some down. Okay, defense.
Do you have a pen and paper over there or something? What do you write? You just.
Are we
notepad?
Yeah, I mean, I always got to take notes, Travis.
Like a nerd.
So we got defense.
What are you
goalie,
writing down? You doodling right now?
Are we current or former players, or all the above?
I say all the above.
So any player in history.
Yep.
That's where we're going. Oh man. Okay. I think I'm going to go more modern.
I'm just going to go for the guys that I know that can skate. So at center, are we allowed to pick us?
Oh,
because I'm definitely.
I think we avoid us. I think we don't pick us.
All right.
Were you going to pick me or you?
100%. I was going to pick you, isn't it?
Oh, thank you.
But now I'm not.
Oh. Okay. Let's assume. Okay, for the sake of the question, everyone can skate. Although my first pick was going to be JJ Watt, just because I know he can skate.
I mean, I was just going to go the Watt brothers and then me and you, and then just put like Gronk at goalie because I saw him at goalie.
Wait, at goalie you saw Gronk?
Yeah, he was. I think he did something with the Tampa Bay Lightning, and he was in net for a practice or something like that.
How'd it work?
I mean, it was a great bit. I enjoyed watching it. I don't know if any of us in net against actual NHL players is going to look good, but Gronk made it looking as fun as it possibly could. Kind of got jealous. I want to do it now. I'm like, I want to hit up the Blackhawks and get in net or something.
All right. I'm going at center. I'm going JJ Watt because I feel like he's an Eric Lindros
dude's got a slap shot
power player. He's going to back check hard. He's going to play a physical game in front of the net.
Team guy, 100%. Yeah.
I mean, dude, you're not going to find somebody that hustles like that.
And he's got some, you know what I mean? He's not going to play his gap.
No,
you know what I mean?
Exactly. He's got a little creativeness to him. Left wing, I'm going with speed. I need some speed. If JJ Watt's holding down the center position, I need speed. I'm going Tyreek Hill. He's going to fly up and down.
We're assuming everyone can skate. This is like the rookie that the Blackhawks just got I was talking about. Connor Bednard or Bendard. I don't even know how to say his last name. I just know I love watching that dude play hockey. So who else we got?
I'm going right wing. I got to have a left-handed person because they need to be able to cut to the middle, get a good angle on the net.
Good angle. Yeah, good shot.
I'm going Mike Vick.
All right. Yeah. I mean, fuck, you guys are a fast, powerful team right now. Who else we got? Who we got playing defense?
Defense, I feel like it's got to be two linebackers that were just like beasts. I'm going to go Dick Butkus and Ray Lewis to just bring that energy.
Dick Butkus.
Just going to bring that energy. Dick Butkus, a lot of just toughness.
Dick Butkus played tight end, I thought.
No, Dick Butkus plays defense or middle linebacker.
Who am I thinking of?
You're thinking of the other Bears coach. You're thinking Mike Ditka. Is who you're thinking of.
Sorry, Mike. You're a legend.
You're getting your dicks mixed up. What are you doing here?
Fuck. I hate it when I get them shuffled around.
And then at goalie, because I don't know if anybody can play goalie. Usually goaltenders are really skinny, so they're agile and can move. I don't think any NFL player is going to be able to do that well. So I'm going to go the opposite direction, which is what every youth team does, where they just put somebody who occupies a lot of space. I'm going to go Tony Siragusa. Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Dude.
Yep.
I was on the same.
It's also going to bring good energy.
Dude, and that's fucking, your goalie needs to be that fucking, they need to bring the fucking
He needs to
energy.
be, oh my gosh, what's his name? Goldberg. Fuck. Thank you.
I knew exactly where
We know where I'm going
when
with
I
it.
said it. Yeah. All right. That was a good no dumb question.
That's a good lineup, I feel like.
Yeah. And Watt brothers, let's get on the ice together, boys. Let's create a team. That'd be pretty fucking fun.
That would be fun.
I think I saw JJ playing in like a men's league.
We should all seriously just go to a random like open ice time where like older guys get out there and just create a team and see what we can do.
Let's see what we can get let's get the boys together. It'd be like little giants.
That'd be fun.
Well, that does it for No Dumb Questions. And No Dumb Questions brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Let's go Sports Bar.
Alrighty. Before we keep going, we need to shout out our sponsor.
Shout out.
Prize Picks. Prize Picks is a skill-based, real money daily fantasy sports game, and it's easiest and the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports.
And with basketball season now here, you can pick up combo projections across football and basketball from the Specials League, a league created specifically for combo projections that includes 2 or more players from different sports or leagues.
Prize Picks is really simple. You can make your picks and submit your entry in less than 60 seconds.
Quick withdrawals and easy gameplay and an enormous selection of players and stat types are what makes Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app.
And now, for the portion of this ad labeled personal experience to be read by talent outside of Travis and Jason Kelce. Because we are active NFL players and cannot participate, but you know who can? The cutest intern I know. That's right. Brandon.
Oh, wow. You got a nice little sign, Brandon.
That's right. When you're fucking big dog at Prize Picks, they send you a little neon sign.
Oh.
My gosh.
They also sent me a skateboard.
You doing
So that's
something?
pretty cool.
Prize
That's pretty
Picks.
cool. I'm not getting on that. I am 36 years old, and I don't think the insurance covers me anymore for being an idiot. No, I'm not getting on that.
Can you at least get on to picking some Prize Picks?
Oh, I can make some picks. I can make some picks. Get out of here.
All right, I'll see that.
I got 2 running backs for you. I would look at Bijan Robinson versus the Jets. I'm still kind of up in the air between yards or anytime touchdown, but I like running backs versus the Jets. They have hit pretty consistently for me. I would also look at a young man by the name of Isaiah Pacheco. We've talked about him a lot on the show. Him against the Packers defense, I also feel like that is a pretty nice anytime touchdown. But, as always, this is your Prize Picks journey, so please look through the app. Look through anytime touchdowns, rushing yards, passing yards, combo projections. Look at the special leagues that Travis keeps talking about. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to bring the guys back. I'm going to flip off my little neon sign because we're done here. Fellas, come on back. Ooh, I got Travis first this time. All right, there you go. Get Jason. There you go. All
I
right.
heard the whistle. Heard it too.
All right. Hopefully our intern Brandon did you guys right. Yeah, I have no idea if he's good or not.
All we know is that he's cute.
We know he's cute as hell.
We both were going there.
And if you want to get to daily fantasy this season, go to prizepicks.com/newheights and use code, you guessed it, New Heights, for a first deposit match up to $100.
That's prizepicks.com/newheights, code New Heights for daily fantasy sports made easy. Alrighty, shout out to another one of our sponsors, State Farm. That's right. State Farm helps you score an affordable price when you bundle home and auto insurance with the Personal Price Plan.
There we go. Personal Price Plan lets you call the plays. That's right, Coach. So you can choose the home and auto insurance coverage that fits your needs at a price you can afford.
Who doesn't like to call plays, baby? And bundling home and auto? That's a pro move and just another way to save with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Speaking of homes and auto, Trev, did you see the fan at the Chiefs game with the Mautu jersey? Mato
the Mato
jersey?
jersey. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw him. Gave him a nice little fist pump. Wanted me to sign it.
Dope.
Don't sign jerseys on game day. Didn't want my name to go to Mato, but it is now Mato.
It's now Mato. Okay.
State Farm did that. All right, now 90%ers, go ahead and talk to State Farm agents today to learn how you can bundle and save with a personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm's there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts, and savings and eligibility vary by state. Let's get to some bold topics to wrap up week 12 in the NFL. Man, we're already in week 12. Wow.
Man, this thing is flying by.
Let's start with your game, Trav. Chiefs 31, Raiders 17. Before we get into the game, we got to shout out, apparently friend of the show, a new teammate and friend. Justin Reed shows up to the game, his pregame outfit.
Jay Reed.
Little New Heights merch.
Swagtastic. I was like, Jay Reed, how comfortable is that thing? He looked at me, he's like, dog, it's pretty comfortable. I'm like, well, you look good in it, baby. You look good in it.
He did look good.
He's walking. Yeah, it's a great fucking photo. Man, it's so cool that we get the support that we get, from the 92%ers. But when our teammates, because those are the guys that I really like, are like, do they fuck with me doing this every week? And
do you guys actually like the show, or should I just shut up? And
should I stop talking about you guys? I don't know if I should. But yeah, Jay Reed, ever since he's been on the team, has been one of the smartest football players I've ever played with. One of the hardest workers. You name it, man. Comes down to play physical football. Absolutely love playing with him. Love having him on the other side of the ball, and obviously, winning Super Bowls. No, don't want to hurt anybody, but winning Super Bowls with him has been fucking fun, man.
No, yeah, absolutely, and you can tell just watching the tape and by playing against him, he's one of the leaders out there. He's one of the guys that's really getting it all organized. So a ton of respect for Jay Reed.
Shout out to Jay Reed for repping New Heights, baby, and taking the Chiefs to New Heights when he got to Kansas City.
All right, Trav, let's get to the game. Do you have any initial thoughts from this one?
It was a game. Obviously, everybody knows what's going on in the Raiders organization with the new coaching change. I've always had a bunch of respect for the guys that are on that team, and even more respect for having to go through what they went through in terms of like the coaching change and the scrutiny and everything, and rallying together, man. We knew we were going to get their best shot, and the excitement of being the rivalry that it is. And sure enough, they came out 14-0, and we had to regroup, man. We had to regroup. We knew it was coming, and they got off to a great start offensively. I think we only had 4 plays in the first quarter as an offense, and that's hard to deal with. And luckily enough, our defense started getting stops after 2 scores, and we started rolling as an offense, man. Got a lot of the young guys involved. I say young guys, but I mean, got a lot of our weapons involved in Rasheed Rice and Sky Moore. And right now our run game with that big offensive line we got, baby, it is rolling. And when we do that, man, it just, it opens everything up. As I say, man, your run game, you get the run game going, man, that pass game is going to thrive. So it was fun to put up some tutties, especially in the second half. We got things rolling for Chiefs Kingdom in the second half after having our whatever it was, our downs. But it's good to go into someone else's stadium and find a way to win like that, especially being down 14-0.
Well, Chiefs are now 8-3, the top team in the AFC West, and currently the number 2 seed behind the Ravens in the AFC playoff picture. They're also 4-0 at the brand new Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas.
I love that stadium, man.
It's one of the
it is so fucking fun to play in.
Yeah, they did a good job.
I came out of halftime, and Rev Run is DJing and rapping, man. I was like, no fucking Run DMC, let's fucking go.
It is Vegas.
Got me going, man.
It's
amazing. Vegas. Well, you already know. And before that, it was the last year. It was what's their names? I'm fucking. Love is what I got. I don't know. Damn it.
Love is.
That's not their most famous song, but I fucking damn it. This is where my playlist fucked me because I don't Sublime. God damn it! How did I not think of that, dude? Sublime was playing as we were coming out from.
They were throwing
halftime.
all the '90s. They got Rev Run, Sublime.
This is last year.
This is last time.
Sublime was last year. This year was Rev Run. But I'm pretty sure they do that every game. They bring in somebody for the halftime show and they perform in like the rafters almost. That shit's sweet. Yeah, nobody does it like Vegas, baby.
Well, as you were just talking about, first half comeback. The Chiefs offense didn't start hot early into the second quarter. You guys are down 14. The Raiders scored on the opening drive, and early in the second quarter, Josh Jacobs had a 63-yard touchdown. And obviously you guys are frustrated.
You said, man, that dude runs a fucking football. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, man, he can Yeah, he can bring it just like anybody else. So you guys are down 14 points, and the wrong motherfuckers finally woke up with the Chiefs finally scoring down the field to set up a Pacheco first touchdown of the night and make it a one-score game. Then on your next possession, you even things up a bit with a 12-play, 71-yard drive that ends in a Mahomes to Justin Watson touchdown.
J-Watt, baby.
The Big Yeti had a couple huge catches on that drive, one for 27 yards and one for 23 yards.
My guy J-Watt doesn't get enough credit for that touchdown, man. He got absolutely smoked trying to get through second level on that touchdown. He was supposed to be on like the other side of the field, and 41 caught him trying to get through second level. Like trying to like run through second level, gets decleated, gets up off the ground, finds a void as Pat like kind of starts to leave the pocket a little bit, dots him, touchdown, goes right up to the guy that just fucking laid him out and lets him fucking hear it.
That's amazing.
He got the flag for it, which I loved every bit of it. What you can't do is you can't go helmet to helmet after a touchdown. Point. You know what I mean? You can't put your face mask into somebody else's face mask after you just score a touchdown. That'll get you every single time. But I'll tell you what, man. Fired me the fuck up, man. I was like, hell yeah, Jay Watt. Talk your shit, pimp.
On that drive, you had a 27-yard catch that you officially surpassed 11,000 career receiving yards on.
Nice.
Becoming the fastest tight end in NFL history to reach that milestone in your 154th game. And you're the only player in Chiefs franchise history to have 11,000 yards receiving. You're just setting records every game. You're the fastest.
Literally. I mean, you could do that. Not just because it's a whole number, we're going to say that it's like I was the fastest to 11,999.
And I'll be the fastest to 11,000.
Knock on wood that I can get another catch in the NFL.
Yeah, we should.
At this point, it's just, it's cool, but we don't need to say congrats every time I get to a whole number.
It's kind of nice, though.
It's whatever, man. It's whatever. Shout out to all my teammates helping me get these records every week. This is a LeBron stat, though, at this point.
Yeah, we'll be back this same time next November when Trav gets to 12,000 yards.
Knock on wood, man.
The only other tight ends with 11,000 yards are Witten, Gates, and Gonzalez. So I know it's a bit of a LeBron stat, but it is a LeBron stat with limited company.
That's some good company. Jay Witt, Tonio Gates.
You might not care about records, but you know who does? A 92%er by the name of Taylor Swift. That's right. She liked an Instagram announcement from the Chiefs about you breaking this record.
All right now. Thanks, Tay. I appreciate you on the Chiefs page supporting.
Gotta love the support.
The Yeti. Yeah. What's this next question?
Has she always been a fan of tight end receiving yards? Is she a big tight end receiving yards?
I'm not sure. It's a good question. Maybe. I don't know if she's a fan of tight ends or not. Have to ask her.
Both of our offenses struggled in the first half this week. What do you think led to you guys turning it around in the second half?
Well, it started in the second quarter when we finally got things rolling a little bit. Obviously got those 2 touchdowns. The second half was just that momentum, I think. We came out after scoring two touchdowns, back-to-back drives, having the first possession in the second half, knowing that we could steal that momentum and kind of shift the points and just take the lead. And sure enough, Patty Mahomes walked us down the field, and Isaiah Pacheco obviously helping that out.
Pacheco, baby.
Pop is just getting downhill. He's so fucking fun to play with, man.
Yeah, he's fun to watch.
He's running hard, and when he gets tackled, I try and go over there to help him up to be like, yeah, get my guy up, man. He's running his tail off right now, and he gets up faster than I can even move over there.
You can help him.
And it's just like, okay, all right, high five. He's just a dog, man. And to all you young football players, you guys love the game. You guys love playing for the guys next to you. That's how you do it. That's how you show you love playing for the guy next to you, is running your tail off like that, being the first one to pop up, not letting the defense even feel any sense of, I'm getting hit or I'm hurt or I'm getting tired. He just pops up and he's like, give me the ball again, baby. Just keep giving me the rock. And that's what we're going to keep doing.
Well, outside of his touchdown on that first drive of the second half, there was also a big moment on that drive after Rashee Rice's 19-yard reception where you pulled a man off of another man, and it got a little heated, a little extracurricular. What happened here?
I think when you tackle a guy, you shouldn't try and rip the ball out when the guy's on the ground.
It's over.
Yeah, the play's over. Why are we doing that?
Dude, I fucking love it. I love it. There's something about if you are protecting another player on your team, I'll take that 15-yard penalty all day. And I don't.
Not all day. Not all day. You got to be smart about it. You got to be smart about it. Wrong time.
Dude, if it's truly for protective reason. Now you got to be, if you're just doing it like a quick draw, then yes, not acceptable. But if you're there, listen, it's on the officials to keep the game respectful and appropriate. And sometimes officials don't do that. I'm sorry.
And this goes both ways. I've seen offensive players do this. Yeah.
It's not on officials. Sometimes they can't see it. They don't know that this guy's doing some bullshit.
But what I'm saying is it's just as much defensive guys. There's offensive guys doing this kind of shit.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'm not.
This isn't just, we're not playing one side of the ball here.
Yeah, I mean, defensive players definitely do it more. They're dickheads. Yeah. But it does happen both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
The offense continued to dominate the second half, highlighted by a big day by Rashee Rice. 13:40 left in the fourth quarter. Pat connects with Rice on a 39-yard touchdown reception, and the Chiefs win up 28-17.
Man, that was electric, man.
Rashee finished the game as the Chiefs' top receiver with 107 yards and a touchdown. This was the rookie's first 100-yard reception game of his career. I'm not going to lie, this is big. And I think that we've kind of seen this coming from Rashee Rice. He's been getting better and better.
Hell yeah.
You see him improving as a rookie.
My dog's getting comfortable out there. He's a Philly dog, man. Philly.
Yeah. And I think that, this has been the big thing that I guess you guys have kind of been missing offensively. Like, obviously,
it's what people want to fucking point at. First, they don't see the big numbers in the wide receiver room that they've seen in past, but it's a combination of a lot of things. And but when a guy's taking a shallow cross to the house,
that's electric.
That's electric, and that's something we can definitely use, and we haven't necessarily seen up to this point. And Rashee, keep that shit coming, baby.
There we go, baby.
My guy, just keep being you, dog. But it was that play alone was like everybody on the sideline was happy as hell for him. And it's just, when you see, like we always mention, man, when you see a guy coming into his own in the NFL and having success, man, you can't be more happier for him, especially when you get a win.
Well, you guys got it going offensively in the second half, but again, we got to bring it back to this defense. The Chiefs are the only team in the NFL to hold their opponents to under 25 total points in every game this season. Man. It has been a truly masterclass performance so far by Steve Spagnuolo and that entire defense. I mean, that's what happened when you combine great players with great coaching and smart players. Like, not only it's not only are they physically good, but they're smart. They play together. It's a very complete defense across the board. Yeah. And it's fun to watch them play. It really is.
I mean, you think about, we already talked about Jay Reed and how smart he is. We had a guy, our middle linebacker, Nick Bolton, go down, who hopefully will get back here. But my guy, Drew Tranquil, who is a off-season addition, has been fucking just playing ball, man. He's just, when you think of a football guy, this is who I'm talking about, man. I'm talking about has like every brace you could. That's just, he doesn't give a fuck how he feels. Yeah. He's going to go out there and play some fucking football. And he's going to do it for the guy next to him, man. That's my kind of ball player right there. That's a man right there. And Trank has brought the mentality. He's brought smarts. He's brought athleticism, and just fits into this defensive mold, especially with a stud like Nick Bolton going down. And it's going to be awesome to have both those guys on the field at the same time, man.
Speaking of doing it right, you also made a young fan's day when you gave her your glove after the game. That's right, Trap. The Stavros tweeted, "What a day we had at the Chiefs game. T. Kelce made my daughter's day, month, year. Her first ever Chiefs game. We're over from the UK, and she ends up with a Travis Kelce glove." That's right. Such a stroke of luck, but he's made a little girl happy beyond words. Chiefs Kingdom, hashtag Swifties.
Hashtag Swifties. I had no idea she was a Swiftie. I might have, assumed that she was a Swiftie.
I mean, let's be honest. Who's not a Swiftie at this point?
I mean, touche. And she has my guy Juju's number 9 jersey on.
She had a Juju. Yeah, there we go.
She's on she's on the good squad all across the board. But it was cool. After the game, I always try and, give a souvenir to a little one. And those two little ones, the young boy next to her they were just screaming their tails off trying to get my attention. So, that's always like one of the gratifying things after a win, is being able to celebrate it with the fans and the kids and everything. So, yeah.
All righty. Well, way to go, Trav. That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about, baby.
Let's wrap this one up with the LeBron stat of the game. With the Chiefs' win over the Raiders, Andy Reid earned his 125th regular season victory with the Kansas City Chiefs and officially became the winningest head coach for 2 different organizations. That's right.
This is not a LeBron stat.
This
Do
is
we understand what a LeBron
This is a pretty
stat
legit stat. This
This
is
is as legit of a stat for a coach as it gets.
Yeah.
This guy has won the most games ever in 2 organizations.
for 2 organizations. Reid surpassed Hank Stram, who had 124 wins.
Matriculating the ball down the field.
And of course, holds the Eagles record for most wins by a head coach with 130 regular season wins. So a LeBron stat is there's like
It's
a
basically
parameter.
what
there's
is
like
what
a-
I did. The record I said is
he
that.
is the fastest to. He's not the receiving yards record holder. He is the fastest to that number. Like there's a caveat in it. When you're just the winningest head coach in organization history, there's no caveat to that. You got
about
the
as
most
legit.
wins.
And don't get me wrong. At the end of
that's
the
a record.
LeBron, I get what they're going because LeBron is the highest scorer or like the best in just about every organization that he's been in.
Sure.
So I
yeah.
get that. I get that.
There's a
this
reason
is
they
something
come up
that
with these
LeBron
stats.
has accomplished, but
They come up with LeBron stats to justify players that they know are great to compare them in a specific time frame, a specific season, a specific I don't know. Yeah.
category, yeah, 100%.
There's nothing specific about this. This is just an overall ass-kicking metric that Andy Reid
This is
has
a
done in the
this is a baller
NFL.
move right here.
Now with 2 different organizations, is he the only coach that holds the record for 2 different organizations? I feel like he's got to be.
The only coach.
Did Paul Brown maybe have? Does he have the Browns and the Bengals? Maybe.
No way.
Yeah, I think Andy's got to be.
He's the only
one.
coach to do it for 2. I remember it because our owner, Clark Hunt, came and gave him the ball and
Perfect.
mentioned that he was the only one to do it. And you know what Coach Reed's response was? Everybody screaming, speech!
What do you-
Speech! He said, all right, let's take a knee and pray. Our Father. He just starts it off, and
There we
it
go.
was legend. You could tell that he's not worried about this one. He's worried about the next one, man. That's why we love Big Red.
No doubt. Yeah, I guess he'll be the most winningest coach in Chiefs history with every next game.
I'll be sure to congratulate him on all the whole numbers that he gets to.
All the whole numbers. We'll come back to him.
Yeah, so 125. We win this week. I'll congratulate him on being all right.
Congrats to you, Big Red. Way to go, baby.
Oh shit! I got my dog Kels calling me right now. He called in for a
Kels?
request last week. Yeah, Machine Gun Kelly, MGK.
Oh, okay, cool.
Kels, what's good, dog? You're live, brother. You're live, brother. You see my brother
What
right
up?
there?
I can't. What's up, Jason? What up, dude?
What up? How we doing?
What's really good, brother?
Hey, Jason, can I talk to your brother really quick?
Do your thing.
What you got for me, Kels?
I'm sure you get asked this question behind closed doors a lot.
Oh,
but
shit.
I would be remiss if, due to the nature of our friendship and just as a Clevelander, that I did not insert this question personally,
Okay.
or if I did not insert this question personally.
I don't even know what's
I will
happening
give
anymore.
you $500,000 cash upon arrival just for shopping or whatever you want, as well as matching that same amount as a donation to both of our high schools, both Shaker Heights and Cleveland Heights,
Woo-hoo.
as well as everyday breakfast and coffee delivery from my restaurant.
Oh,
If
my
you
gosh.
would just come home and put on these colors right here. And
you mother! You know that was the original dream, dog. You know that was the dream.
come on home, traveling. It's time to pack this up. Come home, put these colors on, and rock the city.
Hey, I'll tell you what, man. That is an intriguing offer. It is an intriguing offer because you know how much we love the east side of Cleveland, the Heights, Shaker Heights, Cleveland Heights. You already know, brother. I'm not gonna lie. Situation's pretty good in Kansas City.
I'm there with a briefcase like this just for shopping.
On arrival. On arrival. That shit's legendary, man. You already know. That was the original dream, though. You already know when they brought the team back. Like I remember. I think I cried in Coach Chudzinski's face when I was getting drafted to like, please let me fucking play for Cleveland. It was like one of my dreams to play for the Browns. But
My fingers crossed, and you don't have to. There is no decision that needs to be made right now. But just know my offer is real and it's on the table, and I'll take the season. I'll make beats in the locker room every day.
you already know.
Set up a studio in the closet if that's what needs to happen to make Travis come home and
Chew, man.
rock it, man.
You already know, man. I'll tell you what. I'll consider it if Jason considers it too, though, because I know he at one point it was the Browns for him too.
Except y'all got to split the $500K.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's only, yeah, completely understand. 500K for Travis, as long as I get the free coffee.
That's just my own. That was just personal shopping money from my own account. So y'all got to split that.
You already know. It's Heights. It's the Heights, Cleveland Heights Shaker Heights. We just split it 5 pieces.
Wait, did you graduate? You graduated 08 too, right?
Oh, yeah, you know it. Jason was, what, 06? Yeah, he was 06.
Yeah, dude.
Legend.
Well,
East Side Legends, dog.
I'm proud of both of y'all. I'll see you soon, Trav. I'm sure I'll be I'll be sending you all the new music since you
Every time, dog. You know I'm still rocking with everything.
My secret muse for sending music and seeing what's working.
You know the real ones that get back to you, dog. You're the best, bro. I appreciate you giving the shout. Shout out to Cleveland. Shout out to the Browns. Shout out to the East Side forever, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Later.
What a guy, man.
Dude.
Had no idea. Had no idea what that was going to be. Just fully trusted him. And in terms of like, he hit me and was like, yo, I got a request. I was just like, all right. He's like, I'm going to call you next time you're doing the pod. Let me know when you guys are doing it.
So 500, what was it? It was 500. Hold on, let's recap. 500K and
to Shaker
coffee and what was it? Coffee and what was it?
Coffee, breakfast, and he would make beats in the locker room every day.
Is it coffee and breakfast just for you or for the whole team?
We'll have to iron out the details, but yeah, that's hilarious. Well, Chiefs Kingdom, you know I love playing for the Kingdom, baby. You know I love playing. I don't think I'll ever play anywhere else, but Cleveland was always the dream growing up. That's for damn sure. Being a sports fan in Cleveland, you can't not dream about playing for all three of the Cleveland sports teams, let alone the Browns, man.
And you're playing all the video games, you're playing franchise mode and everything with the Browns and trying to get it done. That was the dream growing up for sure, but it worked out. It worked out.
Yeah. You already know. I do remember crying in front of Coach JC though. I will put my heart on the line for this city.
Where were you crying at?
In his office. I had
when you visited your pre-draft visit.
It was my pre-draft visit. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Him and Coach Embry, tight end coach down in Miami right now. I was crying in front of both of them.
Oh wow.
Yeah. No, it was which is probably why they didn't draft me. They're like, this dude.
They're like, this guy does not have his shit together.
Yeah, no, he is a mess right now. No, shout out to Kels, man. And shout out to his daughter. His daughter, Cassie, did I think she was the MVP for Beachwood volleyball this year. So shout out to Cassie.
No way.
Yeah, she might be a New Heights stamp. Just east side of Cleveland ballers, baby. It's in the blood. Kels, it's in the blood. Nah, you already know. I appreciate you guys.
Did Kels play any sports?
No, he was full on music. By high school, he was like, I remember hearing about him like doing like freestyles at like house parties and stuff. Like Kels was full music. By college, he was already a hit.
Well, dope.
MGK, my dog. We have some great news, 92%ers. For those of you who don't know, hot barbecue is back at Buffalo Wild Wings, and you have to get it before it's gone.
So what do you mean it's back?
Like it went away and now it's back. And I'm telling you right now that it's back. And I'm telling you all the 92%ers is back.
Well, this is incredible. For those of you who weren't already aware, B-Dubs took hot barbecue off the menu in 2019. And fans like me have been asking to bring it back ever since, baby. Well, really demanding to bring it back.
And I understand why. The sauce is a classic smoky sweet barbecue with a spicy little heat on the end.
Ooh, yes, it is. Absolutely delicious.
But remember, 92%ers, it's only back for a limited time. Of course, this is how they get you. They only bring it back just a little bit, so it makes you run to the store. Yeah, so fucking get there quick, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. Go and try that hot barbecue at the Buffalo Wild Wings, or order some hot barbecue wings at buffalowildwings.com while you still can.
Again, hot barbecue is available for a limited time only while supplies last.
All right, now 92%ers, we want to talk a little bit about the new Experian Smart Money debit card and digital checking account. The Experian Smart Money debit card and digital checking account is not a credit card. I repeat, it's not a credit card. It's a debit card. It's a debit card and a digital checking account, just like the name says, which basically means it could help you raise your credit scores, but you don't have to worry about, getting into debt.
Hey, how about that? Once you fund your account, you can request a physical debit card, which gives you access to over 55,000 fee-free ATMs.
Damn.
You can also put this in your digital wallet and pay with your phone. Lots of options.
It also comes with a digital checking account linked to Experian Boost.
If you use the account to make certain monthly bill payments like utilities, cell phones, streaming services, the account recognizes these recurring payments and sees you're killing it with being a responsible person, on-time payer, and then those payments could also raise your credit score.
Well explained. Get the Experian Smart Money debit card and digital checking account at Experian.com/Kelce.
Again, to get your Experian Smart Money debit card and digital checking account, go to Experian.com/Kelce.
Experian is not a bank. Experian Boost. Results will vary. See terms at Experian.com/legal.
Know the legalese.
Let's keep this thing moving. Eagles 37, Bills 34 in an overtime thriller. Man, I'll tell you what, man, you guys are finding ways to win, and that is a fun way. Not always the best for stress levels, but
it's fun at the
way
end.
to play football.
It is
man.
not fun in the middle of it when you're continually filled with anxiety and stress. But yes.
News broke before the game that Lane Johnson was dealing with a groin injury, going in for an MRI, but right before the game, it's determined that he will be out. So it's never easy playing without that big guy.
Nobody's going to replace Lane Johnson. He's a premier player.
100%.
One of the best right tackles, in my opinion, to ever play the game. He's played at a high level for so long. You know, Jack Driscoll got the call in the morning that there was a chance he was going to have to go and start. And, Jack played earlier in the year for us. A lot of people don't know is that Jack was working out mainly at center, and he's moving around at multiple positions earlier in the week.
More you can do, baby.
This week, he really was at tackle in his preparation. So his technique, a lot of his sets, everything was more ironed out this week, I think. And a lot of that, I think, had to do with, he's just more prepared because that's what he had worked at all week. But, went out there and with backups, you just don't want a backup player to affect how you call the game, how you all you want with a backup is to be able to go in there and to run your offense.
Don't fuck
not
it
change
up.
things up.
Don't fuck it up, bud.
Yeah.
Just don't fuck it up. Just do
he
your
went
job.
out there and more than held his own, had a great game. So, shout out to Jack for getting it done.
Hell yeah. Well, hopefully Lane is doing all right, man. Just initial thoughts from the game before we dive into it.
Obviously, frustrating start. It was, offensively just struggled in the first half again. Struggled to get anything going. We had the one scoring drive, but outside of that, it was a lot of the same stuff. And, I think we made some really good adjustments at halftime, regrouped. And I think that, we got some momentum going in the second half and, had a few things fall our way, including a 60-yard field goal and, 59, I guess, technically. And even though it wasn't working out in the first half, we have such a veteran team and team that's been through it in a lot of these games that at all times we felt like we were going to get something going offensively. It was only a matter of time. And luckily we have a defense that kept us in it long enough to get going.
Well, Eagles moved to 10-1.
Hey,
holding down the number one seed in the NFC, and with their second win in those beautiful Kelly green jerseys.
Ooh, they are
Should
good.
You guys just fucking wear them every game?
I'll wear them. They're pretty nice. I think I look good in them. So
the fact that you said you look nice in it is surprising because you don't think you look very nice in anything. I've seen you get dressed and asked the question.
I definitely don't look good in white on white. Ooh.
Woo.
Look like the Michelin Man in that white on white. Don't look good.
Fuck. Let's talk about the first half struggles though, man. Outside of the touchdown drive that was capped off with Jalen's brotherly shove touchdown at the end of the first quarter. Not the best half of the Eagles offense, unfortunately. This was the first rushing TD by a quarterback the Bills defense had allowed all season, which is very impressive, man. Especially with the injuries that they've dealt with on that defensive side. They've definitely still been very well put together and still playing fucking great defense. But this would be the only Eagles score in the first half. Jason, what was going on with you guys? And was it just like weather and getting acclimated?
No, I don't think the weather was crappy, but I don't think it really impacted the game that much. It wasn't coming down so hard that the ball was hard to handle. It was just kind of a sprinkling.
It looked bad. When I got out of my game and I saw you guys had like 3 minutes left in your game, I turned it on. I was like, okay, they are in a storm. Did it get worse as the game went on, or does it kind of just look that bad from
I think it probably just looked that bad. And the grass was in bad shape because Temple played on Saturday. So the field was kind of not perfect, but I didn't think it made a difference in the game, to be honest with you. I thought that for the most part, I could grab the ball pretty good. There's only one time I had to tell the official to get a new ball in because there was a lot of mud on the ball after one of the plays. But outside of that, the ball was easy to grab. The wind wasn't that bad. I didn't think it was.
I didn't even know you could do that. You can tell the ref to get you another ball.
So the ball had a bunch of. It wasn't even mud. It was like.
Was it like after the huddle, you went up to the line of scrimmage like, hey, yo, you got to get this shit out of here?
No. It was right after the play. So like right after that play was on, I was like, hey, we need that ball's got something on it. So they kind of subbed it off so they could wipe it off.
There's no way you just stopped playing. It was like, yo, we need a fucking new ball. Give me.
No. we just struggled to get in a rhythm. And I think the Bills did a good job of throwing us off. Sean McDermott's one of the best defensive coordinators in the NFL. Well, head coaches, also defensive coordinator. He's been great for a long time, whether he's been with the Eagles, the Panthers. He's proven to be a guy that can throw any team off. And it just took us a little bit to get going. I mean, he was doing a good job of presenting things, disguising things. And I think as the game continued to evolve, we just got a better beat on things, and we calmed down and we started getting into a rhythm.
Well, the Bills could have went up 13-7 with 1:27 left in the half, but Jalen Carter thought a little different. He proved his dominance and got a hand on one of the field goals. How big was this play, like momentum-wise? Did you guys feel it on the sideline? Like, whew?
Well, we did, yeah. I mean, we were struggling to get anything going offensively. So whenever a defense makes a play like that and prevents points from going up on the board, and similar to your guys' game, we deferred, so we knew we were getting the ball after half. And whenever you know that, you feel confident that you're going to come out of the half with something good planned. I don't think we scored coming out of the half, but we did score the second drive. But maybe we did score the first drive. I can't remember. But anyways, it felt good, and it was a big thing to go into halftime having some type of momentum thanks to Jalen.
The Bills put up a lot of fucking yards, 277 yards of offense versus the Eagles 99 just in the first half alone, which is a mind-boggling stat for it not to be as the difference wasn't as big as those two stats made it seem. In the last 4 games combined, the Eagles have 38 first-half points and 86 second-half points. What y'all talking about at halftime? What y'all be talking about?
Probably the same thing you guys talk about.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
no, I mean, this is what we're seeing out there. These are the plays that we think will work versus that. It's more the coaches kind of wrangling everybody up and kind of having one time to get a cohesive thought to the entire group, whether it's the offensive line or the offense as a whole. And everybody just gets on the same page. And I think we come out of the second half with a firm understanding of what we're going to try and do for the second half. And it's worked out the last few times. I mean, you know how this goes. Some weeks, the second half adjustments are great. Some weeks you come out and the first half, you really put a dominating performance together. I just think it's probably a lot of coincidence that the last few weeks it's been a second half game for us. So hopefully we can change that this week.
Well, like we talked about, the start of the second half was you guys are down 10 points, but strike first with a 62-yard right now, 6-play drive early in the third quarter, and Jalen connects with Pink Shoes himself, A.J. Brown, baby, on just a 3-yard pass. But you guys cut the lead to 3 points, and then DeAndre Swift had his biggest run of the game on that drive, a 36-yarder to rally the offense. Man, that guy is electric. Was there like a conscious effort to get Swift the ball or get him more involved?
I don't know if it was Swift in particular. That play was something we talked about at halftime, is something that we thought that maybe might be there. And everybody executed it well. And, my man Swift hit the hole 1,000 miles an hour. He's just an electric player. He's fast. He's shifty. He can make something out of nothing. And it's whenever you have a guy like that, it makes defenses play it honest. You can't be overly aggressive because he'll cut it back at any second. You can't, you can't cheat it because he's going to truly hit it wherever it's open. And it makes it difficult to defend, I'm sure.
He's playing with a lot of confidence, but so was Josh Allen that night. He scores. The Bills don't go away easy, and their next possession they score, get the lead back up to 10 points, but the Eagles immediately answer. Skinny Batman makes a couple of huge catches on the drive, including a 15-yard tutty, cut it back down to 3 points, and on the Bills' next drive with 12:42 left in the fourth, Mr. Bradbury picks off Josh Allen in Bills territory, and the Eagles hit the ball on the Bills' 24-yard line. Man, it's just turnovers, baby. And sometimes it's not necessarily turnovers in the first half. It's those second half turnovers that really hurt you, man. And you guys capitalized on the turnover. On a 3rd and 15, Jalen scrambles, manages to throw an incredible 29-yard touchdown to number 13, Zacchaeus.
OZ. Just say OZ.
OZ. Nice. OZ. And that was an electric play, man. Just you see him roll out to the left a little bit and then just being like, you know what, my guy's back there. I'm about to give him a chance. I'm about to just give him a ball that he can go up and get. Threw it behind everybody else. And I mean, that's when Jalen's playing like that, fuck. That you guys are arguably the hardest team to beat in the fucking league, man.
And you could tell, in the first half, I feel like everybody was kind of off. In the second half, it felt like it didn't matter what we called, what we did. Jalen was going to do something to make a play, whether it was with his legs, through the air, or improvise off schedule. It felt like he could do no wrong. And this play kind of sums it up as like, it's not even like it's open. He's just like, you know what? I'm going to throw this up and hopefully OZ can make a play. And boy, did he. I mean, that was, dude, it's a pretty electric feeling when he made that catch. No doubt about it.
Well, with 152 left to play, the Bills are able to, drive down the field and find Gabe Davis. I've seen that man make a few big time touchdowns in my day. And the Bills are now up 31-28. And in the rain, knowing that you got to make a 2-minute drive, not always the most comfortable place to be, but you guys find a way to get Jake the Make Elliott into range for a 59-yard field goal to tie the game up before it all ends in regulation. Jason, the clip of you reacting, what were you thinking when that thing went through?
Well, I mean, as you can see from the clip, I was still pissed off at the false starts. They show like a clip of Fletch's reaction. He's just like shocked that Jake just made a 59-yard field goal in the rain to tie it up. But I think both Jalen and I were still pissed off from listen, we executed that 2-minute drive. Sean's throwing all these blitzes at us. We're picking them up. We're moving the ball down the field, operating at a really good level. And obviously 2 full starts by me make that field goal that much harder. So I'm still pissed off that I put Jake in this position. And for some reason, I still think he's going to go out there and make it because he's so good. And I mean, it was just one of those things where it's like, this is so fucking stupid that I put the team in this position, and it didn't need to be this hard. And so anyways, when you got Jake to make, he can make up for some pretty stupid things, luckily.
Well, the broadcast immediately showed you leaving the field as well, though. Did you get banged up?
No, I had to take a piss. Yeah.
That boy was hydrating.
I knew after he made the field goal that I wasn't going to have to do it on the sideline, that I was going to be able to go in.
You were about to blue tent it?
I was going to blue tent it because I had to go. I had been holding it. And then after he made it, I was like, yeah, this thing's going to OT. I can go do this in the locker room real quick.
Nice. Nothing gets in the way of Jason Kelce taking a shit.
Piss.
Yeah, we all know what you were doing.
It was a quick one. In and out.
Yeah, well, the overtime victory, baby. Jake Elliott's 59-yard field goal sends it to OT, where the Bills win the toss and elect to take the ball, which I don't know if that's the right move. I mean, it's
always take the ball in OT. No,
not. Oh, I guess in
OT you take the ball.
In the playoffs you don't, because you want to know how much.
Playoffs, because you guarantee to get it again. Yes, correct.
Yes. So this is actually the right move. I apologize.
Because you can end the game with a touchdown.
Yeah, Brandon Graham though, when you guys lost the toss, make sure that he told whoever called it right on the Bills side, it don't matter, in quotes. Yeah. Just let them know that it don't matter if you guys got the ball now or if we got the ball, we were going to win this game. And sure enough, it was a big mic'd up moment. If you haven't watched it, we got a clip for you right here.
There we go. The one and only BG, baby. To be fair, he's like that at every coin toss. This isn't unique to this coin toss. This is standard BG.
Yeah, we were in the Super Bowl as Mom was like on like the big screen and he was like talking shit to me. It was great. 5-5, baby. Is he the most underrated trash talker? I'd probably say it's not underrated at all. Everyone knows he talks a good game, man. And the best trash talkers, back it up. Back it up, and that guy is a bona fide winner, man. Well, the Eagles defense hold the Bills to a field goal on the opening drive. Insane moment on 2nd and 10 play on the drive. Jordan Davis chases down Josh Allen out of bounds.
It's unbelievable effort.
Stops what could have been a huge gain.
JD, who already looked tired on the play, and we had some injuries in the game, he played a lot of snaps. I actually think he's even faster than what he displayed in this clip. Like
really?
Oh, for sure. No question about it. When he gets moving, he is very fast.
330 plus, moving at over 16 miles an hour.
And you could tell he was tired because after the play, he didn't get up. He just like
big man just laid there.
Got a hamstring.
Let me just
just gonna lie here until they come get me off this field.
Potential candidate for fat guys in the highlight bracket?
Not a chance. I think it was an unbelievable play. It's not even JD's most impressive hustle play. He's got one at Georgia that, in my opinion, is way better than that one. But not trying to downplay that one. That was a huge play. Huge play.
Meant a lot in that game. Fuck yeah, it did. When you do get the ball, Jalen continues to play lights out. He connected with Devontae Smith on a few big receptions. First one for 17 yards. got you guys in field goal range. Second one for 11 yards, got you guys down to the 28-yard line. And then with 2 minutes and 37 seconds left in overtime on a 1st and 10, Jalen rushes for a 12-yard walk-off touchdown on a QB draw. There were a few guys that commented on this. I'm not going to lie. I was sitting on the plane with a fellow by the name of Patrick Mahomes, and we were watching the game. And when right before the play happened, or as like the cadence is going on, Pat screams QB draw.
No, he doesn't. He knew it by the motion, or he just knew
QB
it.
Draw touchdown.
Yeah,
he just knew whatever the check was. I'm not sure. I got to ask him, but he knew it was going to be QB draw.
Yeah,
and sure enough, you get big 6'2" out there leading the way, baby. It's going to be a successful play, man. And per NFL Network reporter James Palmer, Jordan Mailata said on the game-winning touchdown that he couldn't believe the Bills gave him that look. That play is a staple within their offense, and when he saw the safety move, they all knew Jalen would score. So not only Jordan. Pat Mahomes did, but everybody
Jordan.
on the Eagles offense. Yeah. I mean, if you're watching film, you know that that is a possibility, and that you got to be ready for it. But
I'll say this:
congrats on the game-winning block, big guy.
I'll actually disagree. So I don't think that defense necessarily is open for that play. It is if you're well coached and you know how to block it. That defense can quite frankly ruin the play.
No, I hear you. If you don't know that you got to go out there and block that guy.
If I don't anticipate it coming off the edge, more importantly, if Jordan doesn't anticipate the end spiking, you know what I mean? Like,
there's a lot of shit that can go wrong there.
Yeah, I've seen that play that gets stuffed by that exact blitz plenty of times. It is a play that if it's blocked right can be a huge play, but it's also a play that if Jordan doesn't anticipate the end spiking and collecting them, if we don't get enough of a kick out, that there can be no running lane. So I think that Jordan might not even be giving himself enough credit for executing that play at a high level for that specific touchdown. Anyways, that's my 2 cents on that.
Well, shout out to Jalen. I mean, he's looking like an absolute beast right now, leading you guys to a 10-1 start. Obviously the best 2 starts in NFL history, I believe, these past 2 years.
Certainly my best starts.
Nice. And he's playing lights out, man. Any final thoughts on the game?
First of all, the Bills are a really, really good team. Josh Allen, when he's on, dude, he is such a dynamic player. He extended so many plays with his legs and being a hard, I feel like a lot of people compare him to Brett Favre. He reminds me of like a young Ben Roethlisberger. Like, it's almost just hard to bring him down.
Big boy.
And he can make any throw on the field.
Big arm.
Yeah, man. He's an incredible player.
He's Ben Roethlisberger at 4.5. He runs a 4.5 40.
Yeah, he's faster than Big Ben. That's true. I was more speaking of, there were so many times where I thought it was going to be a sack. You know what I mean? And he just extends the play.
Just gets slithery out there.
Devastating for the defensive backs who are trying to hold up for long periods of time. And I think their defense is really, really good. I mean, I think they're well coached. Like we said before, Sean McDermott is a great coach. He'll make it as difficult as anybody, and they have really good players. So really proud of the way we stuck with it and fought and played through to the end of the game. And but we also got to get some things cleaned up. Everyone, including myself.
You can always clean it up, baby.
To make sure that we can hopefully not keep making it so difficult to close these things out.
Yeah. Well, when your quarterback's playing lights out and you have the best record in the NFL, that's usually math for MVP. And he's playing lights out right now, man. And it's fun to watch Jalen and you guys go to work. Well, the Bills became the 4th team to ever win the turnover battle, have 500 total yards of offense, outgain your opponent by 127 yards, and still lose. That is what I call a Buns stat, and I call it a Buns stat because I am a part of a few stats like that. That's never fun to be a part of, but I'll tell you what, that means that they are playing lights out and they can beat anybody. And I know we got them in a few weeks.
Hey, they've been getting things cleaned up. We knew coming in that we were getting a really, really good team that's been a premier team in this league since Josh Allen has been there, atop of the AFC. So listen, they ain't going nowhere, and certainly happy we got the win, but it wasn't easy. And Josh Allen now 0-6 in overtime games. I didn't know that.
All it takes is one game. The
one game actually changed the overtime rules for the playoffs.
Pretty happy that they did that after our game. LeBron stat of the game, Eagles defensive end Brandon Graham 5'5" surpassed David Akers on Sunday for the most games played in Philadelphia Eagles history.
Yeah, again,
what the fuck?
Again, not a LeBron stat. LeBron's stat would be like he's the fastest to 100 games. Like this is the most games ever played by an Eagle. This is a legit stat, guys.
189
Just so we know what is a LeBron stat, what's not.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's played a lot, and
he's been available.
And not only Eagle Green and Kelly Green now.
Not right now.
Yeah, man. Shout out to BG, baby. Big 5-5.
Congrats on
Getting
the
it done.
OT win,
baby.
brother. Not right now. All right, now it is time to shout out another one of our sponsors, Dr. Teal's. It's game time, Jason, and we know better than anybody that this means high impact action on the field all season long.
And we've talked about it on the show. You guys know we're big on our pre and post game routines. I'm a big sauna guy. Trav, you're into the infrared sauna. Post game recovery is essential for us to be professional athletes. And Dr. Teal's pure Epsom salt helps athletes feel their best after tough workouts.
Soaking in Dr. Teal's Epsom salts is the secret weapon to your recovery routine. That's right. Trusted by the pros who push their bodies to the limit.
Dr. Teal's recharges muscles and helps speed recovery so you can feel your best too.
That's right. It's time to work hard and recover like the pros do. Grab Dr. Teal's Epsom salt soaks today and elevate your game. All the 92%ers out there tuning in can find Dr. Teal's Epsom salt at Walmart.
Go ahead. Soak it up.
Get you some.
If you know one thing about this show, it's that on occasion there's a giant dog behind me, or ripping a trash bag open, or doing a lot of other things that really piss me off. But when they're not ripping into the trash can, they are eating the farmer's dog.
The farmer's dog makes and delivers fresh, healthy dog food. It's developed by vets, nutritionally balanced, and made from real, healthy ingredients to human food safety standards.
And my wife prefers to eat this over the gophers in the backyard. It's the best option for dogs at all stages of life. And that's because it's not kibble, it's not canned goo. It's just real, healthy food.
They also send the food pre-portioned, specifically for your dog based on their unique nutritional needs. So get 50% off your first box of fresh, healthy food at thefarmersdog.com/newheights. Plus, you get free shipping, baby.
Just go to thefarmersdog.com/newheights to get 50% off. That's thefarmersdog.com/newheights.
Let's keep it moving to some player insights and NFL storylines.
Let's give some quick thoughts to the biggest headlines coming out of Week 12 in the NFL and start with the current playoff picture. After Week 12, there are currently 4 teams with an 8-3 record or better at the top of the AFC. Those teams include, of course, the Chiefs at 8-3, the Ravens at 9-3, the Jaguars at 8-3, and the Dolphins at 8-3.
Yes, sir.
Is this the most competitive the AFC has been in a while?
No, I think it's been very competitive.
Pretty much always competitive like this?
It's always just like this. Yes. With you, I mean, you add in Bengals and Bills from last year, as well as, Jags finding a way to get into the playoffs. And the AFC North is always, I mean, you're going to grind a game out playing the AFC North. There's just some dogs over there, but
I do think there's usually one team though that is at I think it's rare this late in the season that 4 teams essentially all have the same amount of losses at the top.
I feel like at this point this is where it typically separates right here. It's that late November, early December part of the season where all these games are fucking instrumental to the where you get placed in the playoff if you're in the playoff hunt. And I think everyone having 3 losses, I can say that's probably been as close as it's ever been since I've been in the league, for sure.
Outside of those 4 teams at the top of the AFC, in the NFC South, every team currently has a losing record. How about this? The Falcons right now are first place in the division with a 5-6 record. The Saints are also 5-6. The Bucks 4-7. The Panthers, they're struggling, 1-10. Just fired my man Frank Reich. Shout out to Frank, unbelievable coach. Hasn't panned out this year. Unfortunately, but they decided to move on. Wasn't working out in just the first year as the Panthers head coach. It was reported that multiple Panthers players found out about Rank's firing via social media, and a team meeting was called shortly after it. That's unfortunate, man. You never want it to happen like that.
Not like that, man. Yeah, I mean, and Coach Wright has obviously been well respected in every building he's ever been in. So I'm sure the players finding out this way, that ain't how it's supposed to be done. I
don't know what to say. I still remember when we found out that Brian Kelly got the Notre Dame job over social media when that kind of broke. I found out when, Mark D'Antonio was going to accept the job at Michigan State when we were at Cincinnati. This is before social media had really picked up. Found out about that on ESPN on a little ticker. This is kind of how it happens sometimes. I'm sure nobody meant for it to happen this way.
The news just gets out, man.
But yeah, as players, you always appreciate to hear it in person. And I'm sure a lot of these guys wanted to hear that from Frank or from somebody within the organization before it kind of is made public and they get asked questions. Because the first thing that happens is everybody that knows you or wants to know information on this, they're going to start texting you. And it's nice to just be able to all be on the same page as to what's happening.
Especially a situation like this, yeah.
Yeah, there have only been 6 NFL head coaches since the merger who didn't finish their first season with the team, with 3 of those instances having come in the past 3 seasons. Urban Meyer, Nathaniel Hackett, and now Reich. The other one, I think, was, Falcons. Michael Vick, Petrino. I always get the basketball coach at Louisville was either Petrino. I think he was Patino or the basketball coach Patino. Yeah. He's Coach Petrino, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Bobby
Petrino. There we go. All right. Anyways.
That's pretty good that you remembered that.
Yeah. Bobby pulled the plug on that one real quick. He's like, I just lost my best player. Yeah, I'm out of here.
Fuck this.
I think that the league has become increasingly impatient with poor performances. And I think part of that is because we've seen so many coaches come in the first year and have a lot of success. You know what I mean? For whatever reason, it's newer coaches have come on and done really well in their first years at a few spots. And I think it's the expectation of coaches used to be, hey, this is a 2 to 3 year timeline where we're going to improve the roster. The coach is going to implement his techniques in offense and defense, and we're going to see this thing through. Whereas now, because some of these younger coaches and newly hired coaches have been so good in their first year, when it hasn't been working out in year one, it seems like more and more teams are becoming impatient with coaches quicker than they used to. Anyways, not that that's right or wrong. I just think the dynamic has changed a little bit.
100%. Well, the Lions are now 0-13 against the moon in a tweet that went viral before the Lions-Packers game.
The Lions are playing the moon?
It would reveal that since the AFL and NFL merger, the Lions are 0-12 on Thanksgiving when the moon is in a waxing gibbous phase.
Wow.
I don't even know what I just said. I hope I
is paying attention to that.
Right?
This has got to be like some astrology, just person that's super into that, right? Who knows?
This is a fucking LeBron stat, is what it is.
This isn't even. Yeah, this is.
This is 100%.
I don't even know what kind of stat this is, dude. Yeah. Is somebody paying attention to the moon phases in all of the games that are happening? Is that happening?
They're paying attention to the moon phases every night, Jason, not just on Thanksgiving. But
I will say it was a full moon last night, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
and
it was.
Winnie was acting all sorts of weird. I don't know. Me and Kylie were like, what is wrong with her? And then I went outside to take the trash out. I was like, oh, it's full moon.
Yeah, those wolves on full moons, man.
Yeah. Hey, they get a little wary.
You're a dad. Right. I'm not a dad yet. I can't laugh.
You don't laugh at jokes like that? I guess,
yeah. Are we blaming the mood?
I don't know. I don't think
we fucking better not be. We fucking better not be, man. If somebody were to come in the building like the fucking moon, man, well, I don't know if would just be like, shh, no, stop.
I don't know if you know this, but Jared Goff is the first Sagittarius quarterback ever to win a game in the NFL. I made that up.
Is that another dad joke?
I'm just trying to point out how ridiculous this moon thing is.
Keep it moving. NFL has Tommy DeVito fever. How about that?
Hey, it's the chicken cutlets.
Yeah, Tommy beat the Patriots 10-7, man. His second NFL career win. He came out to the Sopranos theme song this week, man. God, he's just fucking, he is in it, man.
How much he's playing stereotype up, man.
Dude, he's fucking killing it.
I love it.
He's fucking killing it. You know it, man.
Who does not love this?
Enjoyed seeing his family, the DeVitos, in the crowd getting pumped up for every big play he made. After his touchdown pass in the second quarter, he celebrated once again with the Italian pinch finger gesture. The broadcast cameras then cut to his family in the crowd, and they're doing the same thing. You guys gotta check this out, man. Everybody in the stadium's fucking doing it. Are you kidding me? It's the most legendary celebration since fucking
God, this is so good.
OBJ jumped on the scene, man. It's DeVito's best. Is DeVito the best story to come out of the NFL this season? Is he the Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant? Yeah, there's been a few,
especially with quarterbacks. Oh my gosh, the Thursday night game I was at, the Bears backup quarterback went in and won a game against the Panthers. Oh my gosh, his dad's like an arm wrestler. There's also been like characters. Like Tommy DeVito is like a caricature of like a New York Italian.
Like this is 100%.
And Tyson Bagent, I mean, dude, that's a personality and a half. And his dad's a former arm wrestling champion or something like that. So yeah, it's been the year of some backup quarterbacks getting some love. And
well, last year you had Purdy, you had him jumping on the scene. I think you're right though. These guys have a little bit more personality, and they kind of have like
what about Josh Dobbs?
Freaking Dobbs, another one. He's been in the league for a while, and he's made some noise before.
You're right.
But I hear you though. I hear you. I'll give Jay Dobbs a fucking another shout out, man. Are we no longer football like favorite family? Are the DeVitos are they taking over the NFL right now?
I mean, they're by far my favorite family right now.
Dude, is their mom more famous than our mom?
I mean, she should be with how much laundry she's having to do
at this point. Shout out to the DeVitos, man. That was an epic scene. Everybody hitting it after he scores a touchdown. You got to fucking love it, man.
Julian Edelman introduces America to the phrase cream season. How about my man Jules? Former New Heights guest Julian Edelman appeared on the Fox NFL kickoff show this weekend and talked about what he calls cream season. Cream season is here. What cream season really is there's a group of teams that can go out and potentially win a Super Bowl. When you milk a cow, you sit and let the milk sit for a while until the pasteurization period goes. The cream goes to the top and you scrape that off, and that's all the goodness, the greatness. The cream rises to the top. This sounds a lot like a Macho Man Randy Savage quote. I kind of wanted to read it like I was Macho Man Randy Savage the entire time.
The cream.
I love football players talking about some cream. That's right. I love it. Cream season is now unofficially the 3/4 point of the season. We're going to see who's going to rise to the top. I also like that Jules is taking it upon himself to educate the public as to the pasteurization process and how cream is made.
I just love a good analogy, man.
Yeah, I learned something there. I didn't know that's when cream rises, and I think it's
you know what Bull's nuts look like, and taste like, but now you know about the cream.
Now I know about the pasteurization process and cream, and shout out to Jules for educating the public while also making for a dynamic audio soundbite, as always. We got to get Jules to the farm. I didn't know he was such a big agriculture guy. Got to get him to the farm.
He just seems like a guy that knows a little about everything.
I bet he'd eat a Rocky Mountain oyster if we offered it.
Get me the fuck out of here. Shout out to Jules for the analogy, and let's keep this thing moving to some New Heights stamps of the week, baby.
Yeah.
That's right. All right, now let's hand out some stamps of the week where we give guys who are taking their games to new heights some recognition. And this is Week 12's version of New Heights Stamp of the Week. And New Heights Stamp of the Week is sponsored by State Farm. Talk to a State Farm agent today to learn how you can bundle and save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. All right now.
That was nice.
My pick, I'm going with NFL Red Zone host Scott Hansen.
What?
My dog was out here unfazed during the late slate of games. A building alarm set off. That's right. It started fire alarm started going off in the background of the NFL Red Zone broadcast. Hansen then announced that he and the rest of the crew had to evacuate the studio in Inglewood, California for an unknown reason. Moments later, Hansen was back on air and said that everything was fine. He started powering through the rest of the broadcast despite the alarm, which was going off in the background, which included a loud voice telling people to find the nearest stairwell going off in the background. You guys got to watch this clip. It's pretty fucking legendary.
I still haven't seen this. By the way, is Scott Hansen related to Chris Hansen? Because that might be my favorite reporter of all time.
I am reminded of an old Chinese proverb which says, "May you live to see interesting times."
That's electric.
I've never had this happen before. I'm pretty sure all of our professionals haven't either. But we soldier on
Alrighty.
with the top 5 plays of the day.
It kind of sounds like it's like an alarm specifically for the awards.
Yeah, the top 5 plays of the day.
Yeah. Woo, woo, woo. Here we go, baby.
Big play alert. Big play alert. Find the nearest exit. All right. Now.
He's not related to Chris Hansen. Dang it.
Shout out to Scott for taking his game to new heights. Well done, baby. Way to keep your composure.
Way to go, Scott. Way to go, Scott.
Who you got, Jason?
There were a couple options that I was thinking about. There's obviously typical Eagles fan kid flipping off another Bills fan in the parking lot. Standard Eagles game. Oh! I have a feeling he learned that one from Dad. But I decided to go with the guy that saved me and my two false starts bum ass, Jake Elliott. Jake the Make. We've almost made him the stamp of the week multiple times, and I think now is officially the time to do it. Despite
Very
the
deserving.
rain, despite 59 yards, despite wind, despite false starts, everything possible to not have him tie this thing and take it into OT. Jake Elliott goes out there and nails a 59-yard field goal to save the Eagles against the Bills. That's all I got. Yeah, I think that speaks for itself. Did I do all right?
Yeah. Shout out
cool.
to
Shout out to Jake.
Chicken Little, baby.
Dude, come on. It's Jake the Make.
You're the one that called him Chicken Little.
I didn't call him Chicken Little. Devontae Smith called him Chicken Little.
Oh, all right. My bad. Shout out to Jake. Keep fucking balling, brother.
Hey!
And congrats on taking your game to new heights.
Way to go, Jake. All right, that's it. That wraps up another episode of New Heights.
All right now.
Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube to the New Heights channel so you know when all of the new episodes come out. And make sure you check out our bonus video this Friday. We're going to preview our Week 13 games and take a look at some fan art and watch a You Can't Do That Anymore submission for the greatest highlight of all time bracket. Listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
Once again, New Heights is presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment, and this episode has been presented by the all-new Experience Smart Money Debit Card, the debit card that builds credit without the debt. Get you one, cuz. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with one S. Thank you to our production and crew for always pulling through for us. And thank you to the 92%ers. Until next week, baby. Peace! All right, now. What do you guys got? Trick-or-treaters or something? Gophers is out there.
What are we doing, huh?
And them dogs is hungry. They were just yelling at him to come inside. That's funny as fuck.
Over here trying to talk about Frank Reich, and it sounds like a kennel. Sorry, guys. All right, you were saying?
Oh, man. It's starting to get a little chilly out here, Jason. Starting to get a little nippy.
In Kansas City?
It's my kind of...
Nature's thermostats?
Big...
Nature's thermometer?
Little nippy.
Telling you that put that sweatshirt on?
Oh, it's been on. It's been on since the summer. Can't take this thing off. You'd be like 40-year-old virgin. I'll have like scabs and like blood everywhere on my chest.
Oh, okay.
What? Welcome back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen, a Wondery show produced by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you by NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube TV. How about it?
All right now.
You can still get NFL Sunday Ticket for the rest of the NFL regular season for just $89. How about that, man?
Whoa.
Under $100 for the rest of the season? Offer ends December 2nd, so you might want to get on that quick. Terms and embargoes apply, ladies and gentlemen. We are your hosts. I'm Travis Kelce. This is my big brother, Jason Kelce, and happy early Thanksgiving.
How about that? How about that?
Get you some turkey. Get you some ham. Get you some Mama Kelce rolls. God damn, what the fuck?
I cannot wait.
Cincinnati Bearcat alums, as you can see by the brim. Jason, is that a Woody shirt? Man, we're repping the fucking Natty all day today, man.
Uncle Woody's, baby.
Natty's got to get back on the win train, though, because they got smoked by Kansas State. Shout out to Manhattan, Kansas. Subscribe on YouTube and Wondery Plus, wherever you get your podcast. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with one S. Jason, let the people know what we got coming up.
We got a fantastic episode ready for you guys right now. We're going to talk about the Chiefs getting back in the win column against the Panthers, Saquon Barkley and the Eagles running wild in L.A., as well as everything else from a chaotic Week 12 in the NFL. And we're finally going to be reviewing Roadhouse. That's right. Roadhouse is going to get reviewed officially on New Heights.
Ah, dude, Swayze, man.
Dude, we're going to get to it.
Swayze.
I mean, I don't know what's more chiseled, his jaw or his butt cheeks.
Dude, that mane that he has, holy shit.
All right, but first, as always, New news.
New news.
New news is brought to you by Amazon Prime.
Hey,
Prime
all right,
is your
Amazon.
ticket to holiday magic.
Late night show announcement on Jimmy Kimmel Live
That's right,
last week.
that's
We
right.
found out that Jason will host They Call It Late Night with
They
Jason
do.
Kelce on
They do call it
ESPN. How
late
about
night.
that? Speaking of ESPN, baby, jumping right into it. Jason, man, what is this? Where does this inspiration come from?
Well, I was trying to figure out what to do now that I'm retired, and I thought it'd be fun. So honestly, the way I thought about it is I thought it'd be fun to have live music and to do something in front of a live setting of people.
Okay.
And I was like, what has that? And I was like, oh yeah, late night shows have that. Because when I think of the NFL, I think of like those old iconic NFL songs that like just make you feel like you're in the middle of football. Right. And I thought it'd be cool to have a band play some of that music, celebrate the game.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
You know, the one thing everybody says you miss when you get tired or when you retire, I guess you are kind of tired. The one thing everybody says you miss when you retire is being around the guys. And I mean, it could not be more true. Like you miss the locker room so much. You miss being around coaches. I miss just hearing coaches.
Miss those lectures.
And I think this is a fun way to be like, hey, once a week for 5 weeks, we're going to do 5 episodes of this show. And we're going to have a panel. We're going to have a bunch of former players, head coaches, maybe a current player. The season will be over at that point for some guys.
Pick me.
I mean, Trav, you are more than welcome to come on the show.
Yes.
We would love to have you. I know you're a busy guy. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be filmed in Philly. The title, They Call It Late Night, is an ode to John Facenda in the first NFL Films recording ever where he said, they call it pro football. So, yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right now. Way to make it make sense. What was your favorite late night show or even host growing up?
Growing up, it was Conan. We used to go to Nolan Plunkett's house.
Dude.
You're
a Conan guy? I've never knew this.
I've always loved Conan.
Dude, Conan
I mean, I like
good,
any of those
dude.
late night shows, to be honest with you.
Me and Zach always joke around like, hey, bro, you fuck with Conan? He's so good, man.
So
it's always, yeah. He's,
dude, we used to be
legend,
at the
man.
Plunkett's at like a sleepover or something like that because we all had like hockey practice in the morning or some tournament. And we would be up as kids, like watching Conan on like the little TV up in the attic.
Dude, I remember this, yeah.
So, anyways, I don't know
That's
why
classic. Shout out to the Plunketts, man. I love
shout
out to the Heights
definitely
families,
Don.
man.
Yeah. So I love Conan growing up. I mean, I got to see Jimmy Kimmel this past week and
Dude, the best.
I thought it was absurd. It was hilarious. Yeah, Jimmy was the man, offered tons of advice. Got to
he
follow
really
him
is the
around all
best, isn't
day. So to be able to go on his show and promote my show that's coming out, but also you just go there and talk to him, you know, get all the ins and outs of like how to run a late night show, how to, you know, how you talk into the camera, how you choose topics, you know, how you prepare. Like it was honestly a very, very beneficial trip to take.
I believe it, man. Got the pleasure of meeting Jimmy over the summer, man. What a guy. Great dude. And you could tell he's one of the best in the business for a reason, man.
No doubt. And with that, the other piece of new news is Jumanji works. I told you guys. It works. It said,
put it on.
98% of the time, it works every time.
Who would have
What is it,
thought
60?
Jumanji works as good as like Marvin Gaye, man? Fuck.
Hey, listen, it works better than Marvin Gaye. Yeah, we have our 4th child on the way. It is another girl.
Yay!
I am very good at producing little girls, and we are very excited. Kylie Kelce posted this. I feel like we captured a very accurate representation of how each of the girls feel about getting another sister. At least Ellie, mom and dad are on the same page. Yep. I think that's a pretty accurate representation.
Nice.
Ellie is happy she's no longer the middle child. Wyatt is like, this is too much. And Benny is no longer the baby in a few months. So,
nice.
but yeah, no, we're pumped.
This is awesome, man. This is awesome.
obviously super excited. I just love my daughters so much. The fact that we're going to be getting another one is beyond exciting.
Nice.
I think, we'll see. This might be it. Might be the last hurrah.
Yeah, I think 4 beautiful little girls is very magical. It's
a good number.
Yeah, I think it's awesome, man.
Before we started,
you can always
having
go for the
kids-
starting 5, though. You can always go for the starting 5 and just just
before we
field
started
them.
having
You can
them-
go for just field them and field.
Before we started having them, I always said 3 and Kylie said 5, but I don't know if she's feeling that anymore. I think she's like, okay, I've had my no. I'm done.
It's a lot of work. I can only imagine.
I mean,
especially
really,
back to back like that.
It is grueling for me. I have to do a lot of work.
You're ridiculous. Get the fuck out of here. I'll let you do this to Kylie like that. You know nothing, Jason.
No, Kai's killing it.
No, she always is, and excited to be a new little baby niece. It'll be beautiful, man.
I want this baby to come out happy and healthy,
That's all you can ever ask for.
That's all you can ask for. Very, very excited about welcoming another child to our already chaotic household.
Nice. More chaos. That's what I'm here for.
Benny is so cute right now. The fact that there's going to be another little bitty.
She looks absolutely adorable in this picture. I love it.
You'll see. She's at a good stage right now.
I love that, man. You can actually hear more about the Kelce family on Kylie's new podcast.
That's right. Kai, killing it. Said she's tired of not being able to voice things herself.
Well, now she has the outlet. Shout out to Wave for teaming up with her and giving her Not Gonna Lie, which I heard might change depending on how things go. And excited to hear her talk about motherhood and just whatever the fuck is going on over there in the Kelce household.
It'll be good.
I love it, man.
People have been dying to get more of Kelsey's opinion, so they're going to get it. You ask for it, you're going to get it.
I love it, man.
And that does it for new news. Brought to you by Amazon Prime. That's right. Become a Prime member today and get more out of whatever passions you're pursuing. Whatever you're into, it's on Prime.
Oh, yeah, it is.
All right, let's move on to some football. How about that? All righty, let's get in some bold topics to wrap up Week 13 in the NFL. Man, it's already Week 13. How crazy is that? It's Week 12. Bold topics to wrap up Week 12 in the NFL. Wow. All righty, let's get to probably the one that we got to talk about the most, which is Chiefs recap. That's right, Chiefs 30, Panthers 27. Trav, initial thoughts?
Yeah, that was a pretty good Panthers team, man.
They've been playing a lot
their
better.
Offense, yeah.
Shout out to Bryce Young.
Young's.
What a great story.
You love to see it, man. You love to see it. Obviously, don't love to see it when it happens when you're playing,
Fair
but
enough.
still love to see it, man.
Yeah,
Good guy.
pretty...
Heard a lot of great things about him.
Yeah,
and just being a ball player and being a good person and a good teammate. So. Love to see that for him. He's playing well. He kind of turned the narrative from the beginning of the season, and he's got those guys playing really well on offense. And they went toe to toe with Pat Mahomes, man.
Toe to toe, yes, they did. You guys have had a number of teams go toe to toe with you. You have had 5 walk-off wins this year. That is crazy.
It is crazy.
Like complete walk-offs. Baltimore, Cincinnati, Tampa Bay, Denver, and now Carolina. The Chiefs are 8-0 in one-score games. The best mark in the NFL and only unbeaten in one-score games. I mean, listen, that's the Mahomes effect right there, baby.
Yeah.
I mean, if he gets the ball with an opportunity to win the game at the end of it, it is, I mean, I guess 8 times it's happened so far this year. It's gone in the Chiefs' favor. Yeah, Mahomes on close games. You always want to have some blowouts and be a little calmer in the fourth quarter, but I've always said it could be a good thing, but I've always said it could be a good thing when you get to the playoffs later in the season. But I would say this more than anybody, I would love to win a game, not by the very last play. Yep, I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I also get what he's saying. I think we all do. the reality is playoffs come down to one-score games, and the better you are in those situations, in those crucial moments, and this is why you guys have been so successful at the end of the day, because 2 minutes on the line, Pat has the ball, pretty good chance he's going to execute pretty well. Pretty good chance your entire team's going to execute really well.
Yeah, and that's what it was for the majority of the game. Is I think it was a team win. Everybody kind of playing better together. I think we walked away with 3 more times than you would like, but at the end of the day, Pat Mahomes, huge run in the fourth quarter on that last drive. Big time blocks by Jay Watt. He had kind of 2 of them where he bumped a guy and then went out and got the seal so that Pat could or the spring where Pat could cut up field and get a bunch of yards. So it was a fun game to be a part of. There was a lot of like kind of learning moments on top of us actually going out there making some plays, and both in the run game and pass game. I thought it was a nice balanced attack, and Coach Reed was dialing those things up, baby.
Well, speaking of Coach Reed, in his post-game speech, he said, so look, I don't want to see anybody hanging their head, men. This league is crazy. You saw it yesterday with college football. Nothing's given to you, and you're going to get their best shot. That's right. So keep your heads up, men, and you get this thing rolling. We've got some things we've got to clean up. Winning is the most important thing right now, and you guys bared down and got it done. Yep. I mean, listen, that's been the story of the season for the Chiefs. As we said before, the game came down to a walk-off field goal. After a 33-yard Pat Mahomes run, Spencer Schrader hits the walk-off winner. That's right. In for the injured Butker.
Schrader.
This was his first game winner. 3 for 3 on field goals and 3 for 3 on extra points. Look at Pat scooting, getting them hips in there.
That boy's out there sliding. You see the separation right there. Pat can scoot now.
Right,
I want you to watch Jay Watt on this play, though. He's at the bottom left part of your screen when Pat starts running, hits that guy big,
on the
and then just gets a piece of the guy that was in the flat and
gets two,
and you don't need to get a lot, man.
No,
when you got a guy out of the pocket, you don't need to get a lot because Pat's going to do a lot with his eyes and he's going to do a lot with the deception of his speed, and that was such a huge play. And who would have thought that a veteran like Jay Watt would have been savvy enough to get 2, man? Every good guy gets 1. Every great man gets 2.
That's one of the things I love watching. I love watching people that start blocking. That's not a design play. Like they just like find work.
You know
what I mean? That is some of my favorite stuff because it's so it's so unselfish and it makes such a difference all the time, routinely.
Every time.
So. Love seeing that. Shout out to Jay Watt. Do we have this clip of Schrader hitting a ref in the head? What's this? I didn't see this.
Oh, after the extra point, yeah.
It's on purpose?
Nah, it was just a very unfortunate, hit off the net. Just fucking bink.
Oh.
Boing.
All right.
It's unfortunate for the ref, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not cool. All right. Let's do some Chiefs offensive highlights. Noah Gray, man. Back-to-back weeks with 2 touchdowns. You've been high on Noah for a long time. You've been speaking and praising how talented he is.
So good,
and he's coming off of a couple weeks here.
Yeah. I think he's got like 4 touchdowns in the last like 5 quarters. There, nice. I can't say enough about the teammate he is, the guy he is, the professionalism when he walks in the building. He's in it wholeheartedly. All of his focus is on one goal, and that's to make the team better. And he's been that guy since he's been in the locker room. He got a big signing bonus, he got a big contract in the beginning of the season to show him, that the Chiefs want him here for a long time. And man, it's fun to see him just take off right now. And I've been saying it for the past 2-3 years. I think we need to get him more incorporated in the offense in terms of like throwing and making him the primary and things like that, because he's got such a good feel. He sees the defense, he understands the defense, and he feels those voids very well. When we need it most, cover 0 on a second touchdown. Pat comes up to the line, changes the play, tells Noah to run a post, and sure enough, physical at the top of his route, knowing the guy's going to hold on because it's 0 and He's going to play you with heavy hands, and he just snaps off and goes up top and snags it, man. And I'm telling you, man, those kind of plays, when you see a guy keep rising to the occasion time after time, whether it's in the pass game, the run game, the pass blocking game, wherever you need this guy to make a play, he's going to make a play for you. And you're going to keep seeing 8-3 show up, not only in the scoreboard, but on the highlights, man.
Yeah, baby. And then play of the game, Tershawn Wharton. Show this one. While walking off the field, Chiefs D-tackle Tershawn Wharton caught a kid falling out of the stands trying to get an autograph.
Damn, Turk. I actually saw this, and I just kept it moving. I felt bad after. Once I found out.
Saw this?
Yeah, I saw. I'm like over to the left.
Oh, I didn't even see you right there.
I'm like, oh, shit. Damn, Turk, you got him? Hell yeah, Turk's got him. I haven't seen this video, though. Everybody back to your seats.
Man,
this is so funny. Jesus. I mean, I don't know who the brainiac was to cut the railing right there. You see how there was like the little gap?
There is that like little gap, just enough for like a kid.
What the fuck is that
through.
for?
I don't know. Maybe the Panthers are anti-kids.
Dude, he should fucking go to school with a neck brace on and sue the fucking Panthers. Get rich quick, kid.
Shout out to Tershawn.
Shout out to Turk for making sure that the little guy was all right. Once I saw Turk was over there, I knew everything was good.
Yeah. Does Jason owe the Panthers apology? I think I do. I was crapping all over the Panthers. I thought they were the worst team in the NFL not too long ago, and all of a sudden they're starting to play pretty good football.
Yeah. Well,
Bryce Young, dude. We talked about a second ago. Getting benched earlier this year. There's a lot of people talking about it's over in Carolina. He's going to end up being someplace else. 21, 35, 262, a touchdown. I mean, it's not like, isn't an insane stat line, but it's pretty dang good. I mean, he played you guys pretty well, especially for being the defense that you guys are.
It might not even be the stats. I mean, obviously the stats are solid, but yeah. I think it was the big time moments. He was ready for cover zero when it was thrown at him. He had answers. He had an understanding of where he was going with the ball before the snap. You could tell with his feet and his timing and everything. And sure enough, those Panthers receivers, the young Panthers receivers, were up there fucking making plays, man, and made it hard for us. And they got a great run game, man.
Travis, you got a Rip Hamilton shout out. How about that?
It's my dog,
Rip
man.
City.
Got to meet him over at F1 Miami over the summer, man. What a guy. Growing up watching him throughout his entire stint in the NFL. I mean, NBA. What's that?
All I think is that face mask. That
dude, it's iconic. Absolutely iconic.
And
you know why they call him Rip?
Cavs. Why? I thought that was his name.
Yeah. No, it's the sound of the net. Threes? Rip the.
That's a good reason. That's a great name if you're a basketball player.
Such a good name, yes. And he was nothing but net every single time. And he had some sweet Jordans on. He played with the Wizards for a while and played with Jordan, I believe. And sure enough, the GOAT made sure he was set with the kicks, baby. And being a fellow PE Jordan athlete now myself on the field, still repping Nike as always and forever. I thought it was pretty cool to rock the old Rip City 12s, man, during week 12 of the NFL season.
Rip City. Trav, do you have any final thoughts from this past week?
Any final thoughts?
I don't know. Do you want to
feels
wrap
good
it
to
up?
get double-digit wins. On top of that, I think we're still growing as a team. I think Coach Reed got in front of the team last week before the Panthers game and mentioned, just playing together all three phases. However that looks, let's work on just being complementary football. When it's big time third downs, defense gets stops. When it's big time third downs or red zone opportunities as an offense, we score touchdowns. Special teams spark plays, big time plays on special teams, and everybody just be accountable. Limit these penalties, man. These penalties are only making our job harder. And I think it's great, and it feels good when you come out victorious when you're all playing together. And you can feel that synergy when it happens. And It just feels good to get the double-digit wins, baby.
Well, before we move on, let's talk about some career milestones. Travis Kelce passed Antonio Gates to become the third all-time receiving yards leader as a tight end. Only Tony Gonzalez.
You know, I've been waiting for this to happen so that this never happens again, because I'm not touching
You're not catching Jason
or Tony Gonzalez.
I mean, Tony is, that's such an absurd
There's no chance.
level. Yeah.
There's no chance. No, but seriously, shout out to Antonio Gates, man. Fuck.
Yeah.
Little Mac basketball. You kidding me? Some Mac basketball turned NFL tight end, NFL superstar. So cool. I remember watching Antonio Gates when I was in middle school, and obviously throughout the entire NFL career, and even playing against the big guy, man. He's an absolute legend. Learned a lot from just watching his game on film and playing against him and seeing him on the field. And then on top of that, being able to kind of pick his brain when I saw him out and about in the NFL world, man. And obviously big time shout outs to Tony Gonzalez and Jason Witten, because I'll never catch you guys.